Attention span check. Hello, jingle jingle. This is a long video and my voice is monotone. I know. Me and you are going to start doing some attention span training. And if you finish this video, you pass. And I know you watch 5-hour video essays of some guy just standing in front of a green screen with a microphone. You can't fool me, because I do it too. I'm really doing this for your sake, because this video is, well, really entertaining. An instant classic, and fun for the whole family. According to the Applebee's manager I have dangling above a most wicked and evil cauldron, aka my septic tank. Anyway, Terraria's bigger and bolder update came out recently, and I streamed myself playing through it. It was more recent whenever I actually streamed it. As per the title that you may or may not have read, I played through the game on Summoner. I saw they added more melee weapons to the Summoner class and thought, well, it's something. Better than the mage mains being waterboarded by red anytime they ask for anything. You'll take your 1 reduced mana cost on Thunder Zapper, and you'll like it. What was that, ranged? That's it. The ale thrower is melee now. Anyway, here I am talking about attention span, and I'm dragging out the intro. I'm sorry. I'll cleanly transition into the video.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Look at this. I'm not sure why they thought to add that, but I'm happy with it. It's very inclusive, male-female slime. In what circumstance is any of that necessary? It's even got bounce to it. Yeah, let's go with that. What do I want my eye color to be? Oh, hey, that looks pretty good, actually. But yeah, don't worry about FNAF 1. The duality of me. I do not know. I'm leaving it up to chance. World name? Oh, ugh. Let's just do expert. Master is just unnecessary. We're trying to have fun here. And master mode's kind of like you took the game, threw it into a septic tank. And yeah, that's about it as far as my analogy goes. Crimson. I guess that's fine. Do you guys ever do this thing where you give yourself 2 options and you only realize after the wrong option has been given to you that you actually wanted the other option? Look at that. Look at how young and spry the guy is. Colin. Look at how pinchable his cheeks are. Wait till I see the dye trader. I've seen a few of them. Obviously the one in the thumbnail, which I feel entirely normally about. I feel towards that image as if I were like, well, hypothetically, if I were a normal person, I would feel normally. Have you guys noticed that like 50% of content on YouTube right now is like AI? Whenever I see the video of the kitten like saving a baby from drowning on a desert island, at first I really do think it's real, and then I'm like, wait a second. No, I forgot AI exists. Oh well. Are you... Really? Crimson on both sides? We got Crimson on both sides? I get the impression you don't want me to play the game at all. Flagga-gagga. Crimson on both sides, that's just evil? Yeah, it is evil. Crimson is the world evil. I've been saying that for years. I do say that quite often. That's one of my original vocal stems that I came up with. You're free to take it. I didn't patent it or anything. Just like credit me whenever you say it. That'd be nice. Flagga-gagga was my favorite childhood show. Is that an actual thing? I've been hoping, ever since I came up with that, I've had like this high and mighty superiority complex about that phrase. And I was just kind of like wishing upon a star that I didn't somehow come up with a word that already exists. It's my wubba lubba dub dub. I'm not gonna say it anymore after that. I did watch Yo Gabba Gabba. I watched that a lot. That was like my main childhood show. I distinctly remember the Jack Black episode. And also that episode with the one lady that is the same lady that sang Body Rolls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do yourself a favor and go watch that music video. It's really good in like all regards, I think. What class should I go? Summoner because of the new whips? I really want to do Summoner. I really like playing Summoner. It might be one of my favorite classes. Are there like a handful of weapons scattered throughout the entire progression of the game that are borderline useless and have terrible AI? Well, gosh darn diddly squat, yes. And boy do I love it. I like gaslighting myself into thinking I'm actually playing a class. This ultimately is a victory. You think I just died? I could see how you'd think that. It's just a screen glitch. I love the hurt noises. You know, looking at my character, I realize I probably know a few people that look like this, and I probably don't like them. I'm sorry, can I... Walks into your big chest, my head caught between your pecs. I'm sorry, slime. Was I wasn't looking where I was going. Baka. I know sometimes whenever I play the game, I look like I become a lobotomite for 5 seconds. It's because I'm looking at my second monitor. Okay, that's new platform placement. Who did that? I like Evolved. That's like one of my favorite games ever. I think I've got 1,500 hours in it, which is tame compared to a lot of people, but it's my second most played game behind Terraria. I have almost 1,700 hours in Terraria, somewhere between 16 and 1,700. 6, 7. Laughter ensues. I think Arc does to the mind something similar to what an abusive, toxic relationship. The Venn diagram between Arc and emotional relationship abuse might just be a circle. Oh, that's nice. That is lovely. Watch me get a Pharaoh outfit. I just got like the best item. Awesome. Underground Desert in hard mode stinks. I think Underground Desert in general huffs fart. Not the good kind. Yup. There we go. Can I please? Oh! I know I said I'd do Summoner. I will. But, okay. Would have liked to not get 2 muskets, but that's fine. Hey, Romeo. Wow, you. That Edwin. Edwin, you say? It's okay, Twin, I can mix it up early game. Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that, Twin. Start digging in your butt, Twin. Aw, thank you. I have to control myself, and I think we all are guilty of this to a point. You know, if you're introducing a new friend to the game, it's probably not good for new players to start on expert. Does anyone else have that issue where they want to introduce like a friend to a game that they're experienced in, and you kind of try to force the more difficult or more complex option onto your friend who hasn't played the game because you think that's the correct way to play it? I try not to be the guy that does that and then also like drags my friend to the game so they're like not even really playing it. That is so awesome. The game just got so much more bearable. That was point blank. I'm sorry, dude. Like your head was in the barrel of my musket. That was... wow. I think I just vomited in my mouth a little bit. Okay, quick question. Does anyone here know anyone or is someone that has a stand-up desk? I don't believe people that say they prefer having a stand-up desk. What in the world is wrong with you? I guess what went wrong in your life that you'd want to stand up at your desk? You know what that makes me think of? That makes me think of those little toddlers that like stand in front of the TV, stand up whenever they're playing with their little like play sets. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. The toddlers that go around in those little walkers, they're like strapped into these circle things with the toys all around them. That's what you look like to me. You're an adult. Sit down. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna like try to keep the peace or anything. Cancel me? Fine. I don't care. You do what you want, man. Just gives me more power at the end of the day. Just fuels my victim complex. I recently had an injury, not like extreme. So I worked at the cafe job a while back. If you don't know this, I worked at a cafe for a little bit. And I didn't realize that for our entire lives, my family has just had dull knives. Like, I didn't realize knives were actually meant to cut things. I thought that was just like a joke people told. That's just some like movie effect whenever someone's cooking on TV, like, oh, there's special effects, you know. Knives aren't meant to cut anything. They're meant to like crush and barely go through anything you're trying to cut. That's just how they're intended to be. But no. And after working at the cafe and getting to use like an actual knife that isn't blunt and rusted or something, it was like an eye-opening experience. And so I went to the store and I got this really nice knife, this really nice kitchen knife. And that thing has like a self-sharpening sheath. It's amazing. And oh my gosh, the first time I used it, I swore I could fly. Anyway, so I've been using it a lot. And the other day, I was cutting garlic, which if you've ever seen garlic before, if you've ever met it, garlic cloves are kind of small, and garlic juice is a little slippery whenever you're cutting it. It's slippery, then it turns sticky. I'm going fast on this garlic. I'm chopping this garlic, I'm mincing it. And then what happens is I'm moving like the last bit of a clove in, and I bring like the base of the knife down straight across the tip of my thumb. And, well, to be quite honest with you, I may have cut the tip of my thumb off. Just the tip, really, not the worst. But I was bleeding quite a bit. And so here's the thing. I cut my thumb off with a knife covered in garlic juice. I didn't cut my thumb off. Basically coated the open wound with garlic juice. I then ran over to the sink to wash my finger off. I didn't know we have a gas heater, so our water gets like absolutely boiling hot. My sister had previously run straight hot water out of the sink, so I cut the tip of my thumb off. It's covered in garlic. I run boiling hot water over the finger I just cut open. It hurt slightly. Let's just say it hurt slightly. Then I proceeded to go to the bathroom as my family tried to find our first aid kit. For some reason, I was the most composed in the situation. I was just like, yeah, just like wrap my thumb or whatever. But as my sister's wrapping my thumb, she has a hold of my hand. It's just like, hopefully no one's embarrassed by this. We couldn't find the first aid kit, so they wrapped a maxi pad around my thumb. And then, as my sister's like trying to wrap something around it, just like some medical tape to keep it in place, I black out while standing up in the bathroom. And I just like go stiff and fall backwards with no chance of stopping myself. I'm just out for a few seconds. And then I'm like become aware again a few seconds later, and I'm just like on the floor, and I've like slid between the wall and the toilet. And my sister is just holding onto my thumb, trying not to let me get hurt as I just completely stiffly fell down. I don't know if anyone's ever been in a situation like that. If you've ever gotten like an open wound or something, or injured yourself, even if you're like not panicking or it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if it has to do with like a change in blood pressure, but it is really easy for you to faint. So we finally got it all figured out, and I got that on there, and we're like, okay, we found the med kit. We'll fix it up later with like an actual proper bandage, but for now the maxi pad was fine. So come that night, it's time to take off the maxi pad. So I go to take off the maxi pad, and lo and behold, the maxi pad is completely stuck to the exposed bit of my finger. I'm pretty sure part of the maxi pad got like stuck under the bit of my thumbnail that I cut off. It kind of went under my thumbnail. And so I spent the next 2 hours in the bathroom soaking my finger in like slowly trying to peel the maxi pad off of like the exposed bit. And I think that was like the most excruciating experience I've ever had to go through. Just sitting on the floor, bleeding on myself, trying to slowly work off a maxi pad that is stuck to my tip of my thumb that I cut off. I did actually have to like sit on the floor. Every time I like tugged on it like too hard and I made like any progress on getting it off, I like went lightheaded. I eventually got it off and we wrapped it, and now my thumb, you can't even tell. You can't even tell that ever happened. I also circumcised my thumb all the time with a cheese grater. That's not the word I would use. Yeah, I guess I did circumcised my thumb. Oh yeah, I also went back and I picked up like the tip of my thumb. My sister picked up the tip of my thumb off the cutting board, and she was like, I don't know if you like want to see this, but this is what you cut off. And it wasn't too bad. It was just the tip of my skin with a chunk of my fingernail. It was fine. Excuse me. I'm really hoping they fix some of the AI issues with Summoner, because that does hold back the Summoner class a lot. It's mildly irritating. It's r/mildly irritating. That's what I should have did. Whenever I cut off my thumb, I got a picture of it. I should have just posted that to r/mildly infuriating and been like, cut off the end of my thumb. Screw my stupid chud bucket life. Aw, Billy. You know what I think I appreciate about the character portraits is now there's no misinterpretation for people to not know that the angler is a child. Because I have a feeling that a lot of people thought of him as like this kind of old, short guy, but it's a kid. Billy, what are you? Are you stupid? Yes, you do say blah blah. This is one of the new items which changes your voice, which is a really interesting idea. My iconic 45-hour fishing stream where I'm completely silent. There you go. That was my impression of my silent fishing stream. Did y'all like that? Because that's what you'd be getting if I did a fishing stream. That little snippet right there, there's more where that came from. That's inconvenient. I am going to run out of ammo and then I'm going to be useless. Oh, that's the zombie noise. Okay. I would have expected it to make the deep noise that all the solar eclipse vampires make. I don't care if you kill the angler. I would do it myself if I could. I did encounter a poo boulder last night on the Zenith Seed with my friend, if you can even call him that. My plaything that I manipulate. Really, that's all friends are at the end of the day. How would you guys feel if I became one of those like really edgy, disconnected, over-the-top, dramatic people that actually talk and think like that? Basically like a parallel to Andrew Tate. I just manipulate and take advantage of people for the fun of the game. Lol. Excuse me? Really? Okay. Let's go. You and me against the world, buddy. Why is there a rock following me? First off, it's a boulder. And secondly, he's my friend. I'm already dramatic and emo, kawaii, edgy lord? What? What? You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. That made me smile. Guys, I need your opinion on something. If you have a friend who is spending time with his girlfriend instead of the boys, and I'm not saying I'm partaking in this, but is it okay if your friend is hanging out with his girlfriend, who he lives with? Is it okay for you all to collectively call his girlfriend a foid? Not that I would ever engage with that. It's not okay to have a girlfriend. Oh, phew, wipes brow, cries. Good thing I don't have to worry about that. It's all in good fun. Don't worry about it. She's in the Minecraft realm. We're all... Void is such a stupid word. Oh, new mushrooms. It is female humanoid, right? That's what I've been led to believe. It's sad because anytime I make an ironic joke, I know there's people out there that like fully believe and unironically are just like that. My inventory. It is crying out. The worst offense my homie has is skipping D&D, which is frankly unforgivable. Perfectly good reason to insult his girlfriend. You might wonder how someone that plays D&D has a girlfriend, and I'm really not sure how that happened. Glitch in the Matrix. Can we leave Ashton alone? Ashton is literally a little guy with feelings too, and I hope everyone realizes that. How far down am I? I'm so full and round. Many such cases. Skipping D&D is like skipping the best part of the friendship. It's true. Also, that slime just took all of my money. And there's so many skeletons. Oh no. This is just something. Get this out of here. Stop that. You are utterly ridiculous. Looks up from my pail of milk from the cow I'm milking. This is utterly ridiculous. It's horrifying skeleton army approaches. I dread it. Goodness. Friends are just pawns in which you use to play D&D. That's true. Friends are just the pawns that I manipulate and I use to my benefit, such as hosting tea parties and having fun dates. They don't realize they're part of my ploy whenever I ask them to hang out and play games. Whenever I do things for them just to see the smile on their face, they don't realize what I'm really doing is manipulating them like a mastermind. Whenever I cuddle my homies, it's all for the grand plan and the end of things. Whenever I tell my homies that they're so important to me and I love them and I truly mean it, trust me, it's all part of my plan. Who put all this stuff in my inventory? Genuinely. I'm saying things again? Yeah, I tend to do that. Guys, I need relationship advice. My favorite streamer, and I am your favorite streamer. Just, let's get that out of the way, am I right? You're mine. But my favorite streamer is talking on his live stream. I clutch my pearls and gasp. How could he do this? I want my streamer to only communicate and comment on things in a series of grunts and whines. Anything more is betrayal. Oh! Spider. Get away. Oh gosh. Get away. That was tense. I'm your savior. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm getting mauled by spiders. Put a pin in that real quick. Please change my hairstyle. 15 gold. 15 gold, you say? I poke your eyes and make a doink noise like the Three Stooges. If I got a haircut in real life and they asked me for 15 gold, I would literally not give it to them. By golly. Well, I hope you get wrapped up and eaten and die. How dare you overcharge a working class man such as myself. Anytime I go to buy something and it's more expensive than I think it should be, I'm gonna start killing people. Thorns. Attackers take damage too? Huh. This is actually parallel to, well, the way I hurt those around me IRL. Ask for a monk haircut. My friends keep telling me to get a buzz cut. I would rather, I don't know, fill every orifice of my body with dirt or some other, you know, sedimentary material. I'm insecure about my head shape, frankly. What if I'm walking down the street and I don't walk down the street often, to be frank, but also as myself. But hypothetically, let's say I'm out of public and the most beautiful woman I've ever seen walks by and I have just had my head freshly cut off, so I'm bald, and she loudly proclaims to all the other passerbys, "Look at the head shape of this man." I don't think my heart could take it. Right woman would not care about my haircut. Okay, I'm going to get like the most abhorrent haircut now that you said that, because there's definitely some haircuts or styles that I could get that might be problematic. You don't know if the large divot in the center of my cranium helps? Do you think I have like the Tyler 1 photoshopped head dent? I should wear a bone in my hair. I think it'd be a lot more attractive. Here, girls, I'm gonna tell you what I find attractive as a man. What you need to do, you need to take like a cut of ham or steak, you take that center round bone piece out and hollow out the middle, and you use that like a ponytail without washing it. That sets my heart on fire. I need a girl whose hair smells like ham. Sticks finger down my throat and vomits all over my computer screen. Now it's time to build houses, mayhaps. I'm gonna explore the world first. I don't want to do that. How many hours do I have in Terraria? Let me check. Terraria 1625. In T-Mod Loader 400. So on PC 2000. Slight amount. I'm good at Arc, but that's not a positive thing to say. That's really detrimental to like any social status you have to say you're good at Arc. It's like saying you're good at smelling bad. It's not that impressive. I really got the old dungeon layout. Gosh darn it. Okay, so there's been no giant trees, so I guess no fledgling staff. Great. What is that? Goggles. Hey, I'm looking pretty good. Have you seen the party girl's new sprite? No, is she like, gah? Is she gah, stick my eyes out of my head, awooga? Or is it like other reasons? Such a basic spot, perfect. I will just stop playing the game. I'm sorry for like having to, I mean, I just try to kind of be happy and have like any semblance of joy in my life, but I forget that that's not allowed until my stream just runs in and just rips it out of my hands. It goes, happiness. You think you deserve happiness? Chuckles evilly, raises eyebrow, brushes hair out of face, rubs belly suspiciously covered in oil. No. No. See, that's where you're wrong. See, this is chat right here. This little worm is chat. And that bomb is my love for all of you, obviously. You love building in Terraria, this hurts. Dude, why? What's wrong with it? There's some people in my audience that or watch stuff that will just watch me do anything and go, this is hurting me, this is painful. Quit watching. I dare you. I dare you to pry your eyes away, because you can't. I know you can't stop watching. Have I ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Are you 7 years old? What is this? Dig Toys. Selects Dig Toys to help mining. Left click to direct Dig Toys. Right click away to recall Dig Toys. Right click to pet it. Ooh. Hello? Hi. There. What in the world? There he goes. That's really cool. I can pet him. Oh. A Goblin Army is approaching from the west. That is actually fantastic. I'm going to have an awful time because I have like no weapons. I actually am going to get skewered, but that's nice. Does this look like a setup that I need to be getting a Goblin Army for? This is a little early, don't you think? This might take a while. Can I tell the story about me going to the doctor and being mistook for a girl because of my name? Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I haven't heard this, I was scheduled to get a x-ray, and as you know, x-rays, radiation, you probably don't want to do certain scans if you're pregnant. That makes sense, obviously. So if you're going for an x-ray or an MRI, they might, at least the hospital I went to, schedule you for a pregnancy test. And so I came in for my x-ray, and they had me pre-scheduled to take a pregnancy test. And I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure we can, I think we might be able to cancel that. I guess Ashton's a girl name. I don't know. I've only ever met dudes named Ashton, so I don't know where that sentiment comes from. Also, that stylist is going off? What in the world? Look at her. What other thing implies that I'm either a woman or pregnant? What do you mean? Gosh darn it. Get out of my hole. I'm not playing like someone who has as many hours as I do. The Goblin Army's been defeated. Wow. Yeah, it sure looks that way, don't it? Please, nobody right now make any comments about my chests. I will sort them later. You have to believe me. You want to know something? Compared to most other streamers, I'm not like other streamers. I'm different. You won't die. Compared to a lot of other streamers, I'd say I'm... well, I can't help but notice I'm just incredibly normal. You know? Overwhelmingly, cripplingly, debilitatingly normal. I wear gray t-shirts, I wear khaki shorts, I eat food, I eat unseasoned chicken like any normal man should do. Unseasoned chicken and rice. I have a friend who works out a lot and meal preps, and it's just like canned chicken and rice, and it hurts my soul. To be fair, I understand it to a degree. I mean, if you're like really dedicated to something and you're, oh, there you are. Oh, you're so cute, Xanos. A lot of people that do that in meal prep are just concerned with like the nutrients and the macros, that it's like, I guess you're serving a purpose. If I eat food, I'm gonna want to enjoy it because I really like to cook, and I'm a pretty good cook. I do think cooking is becoming a lost art, which is really sad. It used to be like a necessity that you had to cook to live. For me, I'd see cooking as like just a skill you should have. As a functional human being, I think you just should be able to cook, but it's so surprising to me how many people just don't know like even the basics. I remember I was invited to my friend's house and we had this, ooh, that's something. We had a day where we were all like, oh, we're gonna look up a recipe to make a pizza. You know, like do the dough, everything from scratch. Ultimately, it ended with people just asking me to finish making their pizzas for them. I remember what happened was in the recipe, it said, and this is a mistake people that write recipes make whenever they don't realize that some people don't have like a good understanding of just like how things work in general. Because the recipe said use a generous dose of like olive oil on the pizza dough. In my eyes, a generous amount of olive oil is like a tablespoon, maybe a little more. That's a generous amount because you don't really need that much. My friend's idea of a generous amount of olive oil was like submerging a ball of pizza dough in like half a cup of olive oil. And that was just like, my goodness, dude. I guess whenever people think generous, I could see that being a mistake you make, but it's like, his pizza just tasted like olives. Like I fished the dough out and I basically I dumped all the olive oil and it still ended up just tasting like olives. I need to stop sitting around with my thumb up my and build some houses. Would I ever try to do a stream while drinking / I almost said driving while drunk. Don't worry, I've got a drunk driving stream scheduled to celebrate my 21st birthday with everyone, and I'm really excited about it. My booze cruise stream. Check my fresh. Shut up. That's why it was so expensive. I guess she didn't like being stranded in underground. You know what? If I was being surrounded by spiders and somebody asked me for a haircut, I'd probably charge them more too. Wow, look at that. My first summoning weapon. Wow. Look at me go. I mean, it's alright. Would I rather be hacked to pieces by a dull machete or eat a really tasty burger, like really super yummy? You know, I've been asked this before, and that's always a really difficult question to answer. On one hand, I get chopped into bits with a dull machete. On the other, I get really yummy burger, and I do like burgers. Is this asinine? Is this stupid? This feels like a really asinine thing to even like humor. Pretty sure this is suitable housing already. Missing a table? You cuck. Okay. Screw that squirrel in particular. What do I need to do? I need summoning weapons. The first thing I think of is the flink staff. So I guess I'm gonna go to... I believe there was... Yeah, I did have a minecart that went to the snow. So I guess I'm gonna go farm flinxes. Ugh. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, the triple jump. Oh, wait a second. I have dig toys. Yes! Here, boy. Go! Okay, we go a little further than that. Are you telling me you can't because there's like a little bit of... Okay. There's a little bit of water. There's a little bit of gap in the... I just can't do it, really. It's whatever. Flinks, come here. I need to, like, murder you and rip your hair off. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, goodbye. Your life of indentured servitude is not yet over. Okay, I see. Whenever he encounters, like, water or a gap, he just sings a little tune and thinks he's cute. He says, I'm a little guy. You can't make me do anything. And you know what? Gosh darn it. Chuckles looks down at my big feet. They're so big. Maybe I shouldn't go with Summoner, because if I was going for like any other class right now, I would already be way ahead. I could just break down and get a mini shark and be happier, probably. I'm out of here. I am so out of here. Gosh. What fun gameplay. I have enough platinum for the flink staff. Fabled. Wow. There you go. Fedora. Wow, I look really good. What am I? What is this creature that I am? Twitch is very toxic. That goes for every place, but yeah, I noticed Twitch does have like a different breed of people. I wouldn't even say most of them are bad. I say it depends on the community you come across. There's a lot of nuance with stuff like that, and I hate nuance. I want to hate people and call them bad names. I want to talk bad about people and be right, but there's nuance, and I don't like it. I don't like having to think about the consequences of what I say about a broad group of people. Oh, the humanity. Thinking back on my own Summoner playthroughs, it was such a grind fest, and I cannot imagine streaming that. Like, I'm thinking about the Vampire Frog staff, and it's like, I might have to, like, fish and, like, sleep in a bed for days on end to get enough blood moons if I get really unlucky. Are you guys willing to stick through with that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Twitch creators are awful. The top creators on Twitch are like corporate soulless and like terrible out of touch people. I don't know. It's so weird. All the top streamers are like terrible people. I don't know how that turned out that way. I blame the platform because I think Twitch themselves, like the higher up people at Twitch promote that kind of behavior. I do think it is baked into the platform somewhat for bad people with bad intentions to get into high places. There is a couple of good Twitch streamers that I like. Obviously RT Games is good, Astral Spiff, and those are actually like good people. But it's like the people like that, they're big, but they're not like the biggest. Like I think of like Mizkif and XQC and people like that, and I'm like, ugh, it's depressing. There are good people on Twitch. It's just, it's not like the top rung of people on Twitch are not good people. Okay, look at that, my class. I finally have a class set up. Wow. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do that. This is perfect. May not like it, but this is the ideal way to do things. There we go. Get him. Other enemies, you're being really inconvenient right now. And inconsiderate. Imagine that. And nothing. Awesome. This is the summoning stream you signed up for. We all wanted this, right? Is that the summoner build you see? Yeah, and you also see me fishing. Oh, that's how you know it's a summoner build. Oh, the bride. I'm not killing you, because if I get a wedding dress, everybody's going to tell me to put it on. Welp. That was great. Just put on the wedding dress, dude. Just put the fries in the bag. I look so beautiful. Okay, my character does not look like a man. Now that I'm really looking at it. Okay. This isn't a good look. This isn't a good look. Why is this slime alive? I don't want you to be alive. Oh, never mind. They added portraits for the slimes. It's great. I heard somebody say Pingus. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell a story. I don't know if I told this on stream since I've worked at this new place. Alright, I got a new job. I'm not gonna tell you where. But basically, my job is I stock early in the morning. I guess I get up at 4 and go to work at like 4:45. So all my coworkers so far are pretty nice. But there's one that's just a little off. I don't know what his issue is. One day I heard him come into like the back room as we were stocking and he like knocked something over. And I was like, that sounded really aggressive, but maybe he like ran into it. But then I heard one of my other coworkers was like, oh, he's having a tantrum again. I'm like, what? I talked to them and they're like, oh yeah, sometimes he just like goes on like a tantrum and he'll just start like throwing stuff. So if he's like in a mood, just like stay away from him or he might throw something at you. And I was like, excuse me, why is this guy still working here? But since I've worked there, he just leaves work, sometimes just doesn't come in. And then there was one morning where he was like outside taking pictures of like another girl's car that worked there. I don't know why. There's just like one morning he wasn't in the stock room and nobody knew where he was. And they were like, hey, Ashton, or no, they're like, hey, someone should go look for him. And like everyone just looked at each other. And then I turned around and there was a girl behind me. I looked at her, I made eye contact with her, and she just like looked at me and like made the hands like together pleading sign at me. And I was like, okay, I'll go look for him. He was just in the bathroom. I don't know what he was doing, but it's like, are you really? Why does this guy still work here? Anyway, everybody's really mad at him. He's been reported multiple times because he just leaves work and like doesn't do his job properly. And yeah, he's a real treat. It's r/mildly infuriating whenever my coworker leaves work and we have to pick up the slack because he just left. r/mildly infuriating. My coworker is taking pictures of girls' cars in the parking lot. Oh well. I'm hoping I don't like get shot at work in the next coming days. Like this guy just snaps or something. It'll probably be fine. Anyway, has King Slime always been that small? That's new. This is new. If you can hear it over the very loud whipping noise anyway. I'm sorry, I'm used to playing on Calamity or Infernum whenever he's like half the size of the screen. This is a really big change of pace for me. What did Isaac do to you? Alright, here we go. And I'm out. Sick. But now, I can make the Slime Whip, which apparently is really good. Yame Mash was telling me about this new game called Five Nights at Freddy's, and he said it's really, really good. Okay, there we go. I feel like he's playing way more comfortably after wearing the wedding dress. It's an interesting, made-up fake observation. Okay. Well, let's go then. Alright, I think this will go just fine. This is such a... Maybe I should have done Master Mode. Random Demon Eye thinks it's gonna get its chance. Look at me, Dad! Look at me go! I can help in the fight too! I think the wedding dress is really helping. The Flinxes aren't even trying anymore. What are they doing? Okay, I'll just stand still. Maybe okay, there we go. There we go. Arcane Shield of Cthulhu. That's not great. Arcane again. Fleeting. Wild. Risk. Quick. Don't act Arcane again. Wild. Quick. What? Let's give Ashton the worst reforge possible until he has no money left. Wait, that's a good idea. Is that an... Oh my gosh. Rora. You thought I had Crimson? Just a fever dream, don't worry about it. That is really pretty. Almost as pretty as me right now in my wedding dress. That is the only thing I wanted. Here, have a bomb. Puts a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Here you go. Okay. Eat the apricot. Marry the flounder. Kill the boulder. No! I would never. I'm going to cry tears of joy. I'm out of here. And I think that should be it. Yep, there we go. Snapthorn. With no money to reforge it, but that's fine. You, my good man. Demonic. Force. Shoddy. Alright, good. This has been a good day for me. I'm gonna try and get the vampire frog staff, and then I'll probably be set for a little while. I could at least make leggings and a helmet for armor. I don't know why I have not done that. Is this intelligent, or is it smelligent? Think about it. There we go. I have a question. Do you think it's a good idea to make one of the summoning weapons that fills the gap in the summoning weapon pool obtainable through blood moon fishing only? I'm gonna keep ranting about my favorite class. And the Chumcaster. Well, that does improve my odds. This will help me get to it faster, but I would have rather had the frog staff. Great, so I got a fishing rod, a bow, and now I don't even have the item to summon the blood moon. So if I want to get the item now, I have to just sleep. I just have to sleep until I get another blood moon. I could just try doing Eater of Worlds with what I have right now. I know I could do Eater of Worlds right now. Like, I know I have the ability to. I'm trying to remember how much of a pushover is Eater of Worlds whenever I'm not playing a mod that bumps up its difficulty. I'll be fine. I will make you the most cobbled together crappy arena possible. Eater of Worlds, that is what you deserve from me. Horrid and disgusting and, quite frankly, pretty ugly, but it'll do. Guess what I could do? I could go fishing so I could make a summoning potion. I forgot that was the third orb. Yeah, it's a boss. Come back, please. So what would you say was better, farming for hours to get the vampire frog and doing that, or just doing it? And I can get my obsidian armor now, which I think I need a hellforge for. But first things first, I am going to make that mushroom summoning item, because I want it. There's also this. This doesn't seem that good. Massive. I can't believe the low taper fade meme is still massive. So if this Death Cells summon isn't really good, there will be hell to pay. Summons a mushroom boy. B-O-I. How quirky to fight for you. There's a meteor in the background, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed. Okay, let's see. Well, here they are. The Mushroom Men. Mushroom Men, you will be tested against the Eye of Cthulhu. Get him. That's actually... Well, the important thing is it's piercing. It's definitely a Flinks upgrade. Eye of Cthulhu, you are... ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. If I had one comment to make about the Bigger and Bolder update so far, it'd be, I wish there were more summoning. I wish there were more summoning weapons. I feel like the summoning class is held together by duct tape sometimes. So my qualms, if you'll... Oh yeah. He just said it perfectly for me. I'm mad that I get to fight Queen Bee. That was my qualm. What in the world, Isaac? Hey, Amy. Oh, have you seen that old man pacing around the dungeon? He looks troubled. That was another one of my qualms. Let me zoom back out on you, Amy. I don't want that close up. Okay. So if we take a look here, the corruption is right by the dungeon. Nobody likes that. I don't. You might, I don't know. Ultimately, it just means more work for me. I've got other things I need to do before I do that. My plan for today is to get through to hard mode, which is actually not going to take that long. That is not going to take that long, and it's not very difficult to do. I really wish these guys did more damage. That's a good point. I've always thought lava looked really appetizing. You know how there's just some things in life that are like really dangerous, but for some reason just set off the I'm hungry alarm in your head? Molten lava, molten metal, anything like that. It's something about it. It's vibrant. I can only taste it once. Did you know your taste buds actually cycle out every 2 weeks? Which means that if you really wanted to, you could taste lava every 2 weeks. It's not that dangerous. Sorry, I took off my wedding dress. Sorry, didn't mean to offend. I don't know who I'm married to. Maybe I'm a runaway bride. That's my story. I'm going to drop the base. Imagine that. So, there it is. That is all I wanted. You know, something I should get around to so that this doesn't take as long as building cavern housing. That'd be a good idea. Also, there's hell in Terraria. That would explain the lava. Yeah, same reason there's lava IRL too. It's all coming up straight from hell. Think about it. Yeah, I will, you know what? I'll tell you what. If I get big enough, if I get rich enough, I will fund a science project of some sort. I will try to make edible lava. Getting obsidian just like Minecraft. Whatever. Sighs, rolls my eyes in the back of my head, does 2 peace signs. I do not stick my tongue out though. I think, yes, I do have everything I need, just barely. Okay, well, I can take my wedding dress off now. Seafood dinner. I see food and then I eat it, because I'm on a seafood diet. I said the joke backwards, don't worry about it. What would be a good building block for a cavern lair house? What about lead bricks? What would lead bricks look like? I dread to ask. You know what? That could look pretty good. I'm fine with giving all of my NPCs lead poisoning. If in fact I want to do that. There's no game audio? When did that happen? When did game audio become muted? You guys have just been listening to me talk and like make mouth noises? Ugh. Also, I think those are diamonds. Goodness. Do I need to drink water? Do I need to chug water until my belly is rotund and I can bounce it around and it makes a metal wobbling sound effect? What do I need to do? And like I said with the other houses, I'll come make them look better later. Surely. Who knows? Eat the potato chips. This is always fun. Oh boy, this is fun. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, obsidian time. I need a lot of it. And no, I do not mean the obsidian behind Fallout New Vegas. Oh, you. Check out my goods. They have explosive prices. That's not what I expected you to look like. That is a whoopee cushion. Funny. That is a practical joke. Get me out of here! I forgot to buy a pylon. Awesome. That's awesome. Speaking of... Hey, Dryad. Very cute you are. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Oopsie daisies. Then imp staff, molten pickaxe, molten ham axe. There we go. I'm happy with that. Nasty. Ooh. I like it, a little bit of nasty. The mushrooms didn't see much use, but oh well. Goodbye. Much better. Wow. That feels good. What can I do? I could do Deerglops, Skeletron, or Queen Bee. Let me think. If I beat Queen Bee, I get Hornets, which aren't very good and are worse than what I have right now. If I beat Skeletron, I can get the Spinal Tap, which is like the best pre-Hardmode whip. So, gee, I wonder what I'll do. Star Crash whip. Ooh. Also, I forgot bee armor. Alzheimer at this young age. I'm nearly 21. Kids are about to start calling me Unk. Because I can buy, as soon as you can buy alcohol, you're an Unk, apparently. It is a little sad how many young people these days consider themselves old and think if their life is over, like once they reach their 20s, it's like, dude, your life, like, just started. Not even. For a lot of people. At least if you're in, like, college. Star Crash. Oh, right. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'll try to go full summoner. I mean, I'm gonna be doing other secret seeds after this, so I'm sure I can explore every class, except ranged. I would never play ranged. Ugh. Who plays ranged? Ugh. Ugh. Sticks finger down my throat. I vomit all over my monitor. Chat, where did you go? There we go. Star Crash. Ruthless. Star Crash. Oh. Shiver my freaking timbers. Could be better. This could be better. Unfortunately, my Goblin Tinker is now underground, near the entrance of hell. Bless his heart. Trying to think. I know I think I've beat the game on everything except Ranger recently. I think I just really fell out of liking Ranger because I used to only play Ranger back whenever I first started because I was skill issue, bad at the game. And then I realized, wait a second, running around with chlorified bullets and shooting at something that's not even on my screen is actually not super fun to do repeatedly. So there you go. Murderous. Gosh darn it. You know what? Take my whip. Take my legendary slime whip. 1 silver and 74 copper. That feels incorrect. Okay. Take my unpleasant blood-blain blow. Okay. Alright, dude. I see how we're playing this. You know, dude, I don't want legendary. Just give me something that isn't annoying or lazy or small or that. Okay. It is what it is. Well, time to make an arena. Ugh, I dread it. Every time I make a Skeletron arena, my dungeon just always spawns next to the corruption. I'm used to it. It sucks, but I'm used to it. I've been hurt so many times, I don't care. All my exes live in Texas. I hate that song so much. There's a lot of country songs that I hate. Mainly because I hate all of them. As a musician myself. Barely. My problem with country is it all sounds the same. And it's all over like the same topics. It's like, okay, the country song's probably going to be about women or getting drunk. That's it. That's all they know of. And I don't understand. Given how much country music there is and how many different country singers there are, I don't understand from an artistic standpoint just wanting to tread old ground because they all are the same. Even new groups that are forming are very similar, and I don't understand becoming an artist and just doing what everybody else does. I don't understand not doing anything new because I don't know how you expect to set yourself apart from anyone else. Maybe the problem is that I'm not drunk enough. I really don't think there's ever a point I could get to in being inebriated to make me enjoy country. Maybe I could like tone it out. If I got blackout and I toned it out, maybe. Feels like I see you a lot. Let me check your chart. Yep, you've been slain 9 times, and I haven't gotten healed a single time, so I don't want to hear it. Maddie the Angler has arrived looking for a home. Well, it's not going to be here. You're not going to find one here. Leave. I like Devil Went Down to Georgia, but that song's a masterpiece. You want to know the difference between a violin and a fiddle? It's the way you play it. Any country music I like is usually because it sounds unique. I don't actually like to just give merit on sounding unique. It also has to sound good. Maddie the Angler has departed. Thank goodness. Okay, old man, I'm here to like kill you and take all your money. You might just be strong enough to free me from my curse. Do it then. Hello, thank you, Eater of Souls. I'm just realizing that water candle might not be super helpful in all the mob spawns. Don't do that, Ashton. Thank you, zombie. One thing I appreciate that a lot of modded Terraria does, or at least I know Calamity does, is whenever you are fighting a boss fight, it basically disables enemy spawns. I'm not sure why that's not a feature already, because just having random zombies and stuff spawn in the middle of a boss fight feels a little irritating. Thank you. Blah. Zombie, you really need to quit it. Zombie, I swear, your mother. I fought this boss so many times. All the timings are so baked into me. Yeah, whatever. Done. No, he does diss you if you're too weak. If you come up to him, I don't know what the requirements is. I don't know if it's like maybe like max life or something like that, or armor. He will basically insult you, call you a beta male, and then, well, you can still fight him. He's not gonna stop you from fighting him, but he will like say, hey, you're probably gonna get whooped. How many Brain of Cthulhu paintings do you want me to see before I get into the dungeon? Hey, mechanic, I want to see what your portrait looks like. Oh, wow. She has red hair? I never knew that. Yeah, good job, guys. You're putting in work. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I do not like the dungeon rework. These crumbling blocks, I hate them. I don't like them. I like the old dungeon better. Wow. What if the entire floor crumbled? I guess I just killed a water bolt. Okay. There's the desert chest that I will probably never open, knowing my luck. I cannot find a bewitching table. There's two dudes hanging right above each other. They were buddies being tortured. Two dudes hanging 6 blocks apart because they ain't gay. There we go. All is not lost. Blah. Oh no. Oh, I lost like a lot of gold. Okay. Yes, I got the bewitching table. Yes. 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 I just had a realization. Summoning doesn't use magic anymore? Summoning doesn't use magic anymore. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's a good change. It makes sense. Shameful. Shameful again. Thanks. Appreciate it. That's fine. I don't have the money to complain. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I actually try to be as unentertaining as possible. So I'm kind of PMO'd. TSPMO, bruh. Did he have blood? I'm so broke. I can't even quick stack it into my piggy bank, bruh. It's so over. I actually am perfectly capable of not fighting Queen Bee and going straight to Wall of Flesh. Either way, I'm gonna need to make a bridge, and nobody wants to watch that. Ah, Queen Bee. Do I fight Queen Bee? The Hornet Staff really kind of sucks. If I get a Blood Moon, nope. I get nothing. I get a Diddy Ab Blood Moon instead of a Blood Moon. Dude, you are not the Eater of Worlds. Yeah, that went about how I thought it would. Okay. Also, yeah, I heard about roller skates, by which I mean I saw them in the trailer. A little birdie told me about them. There we go. I don't have enough spores, but it's fine. Sorry, I was stretching. I guess the question is, do I care about doing non-essential bosses? I always usually do, but I've played the game so many times. You get to a point sometimes where it's like, do I really want to fight Queen Bee? It gets to a point, you know what I mean? Ooh, Crow's Beak. I wonder what that'll do for me. That would have instantly killed me if I hadn't done this before. Ah, jungle. Crap, gosh darn it, jungle. Alright, we're doing Queen Bee. That was my sign. I'm not leaving this place till she's dead, till that broad is dead and in the ground. Oh, there's honey, oh sweetie pie. Oh, honey, honey, honey pie. I hate that song, by the way. I just let that be known. I despise that a lot. Okay. Let's think about our options here. You think I could do Enraged Queen Bee? I think I could. In fact, I think it's more likely that I will. This is just regular Infernum Queen Bee. What's the difference? let me down. I'm getting too much knockback to go down. Goodness. Okay. Did it take my money? Did Queen Bee just rob me? Are you kidding me? Well, hey guys, guess what? I found a beehive, if you can't tell. I don't know why I'm talking to you. I just need someone to calm me down right now. I'm in an abysmal state right now. Well, now I am gonna go kill Queen Bee because I like have a vendetta now. Okay, let's go. She isn't even all that. She isn't even all that. She just cheated. She literally cheated. Kill the bee. We can be bees, Mark. Local YouTuber Ashlox forgets wrath is a sin, doesn't repent. I'll repent after I kill Queen Bee. As long as you ask for forgiveness after any sin you commit, you're actually completely fine. Christians don't want you to know this. That's all you have to do. I'm joking, by the way. This won't be the first time I take out my anger on a single mother. Show off my star. Wow, look at that, Mom. Look what I got. I'll make some bamboo furniture later. For now, this'll do. I keep saying I'll do things later, and trust me, I definitely will. Who cares? My inventory is awful. Why are there so many items in this game? Hello, why are you here? Do you just spawn if I have keys on me? Because that seems to be what happens. Grumble grumble. Thank you, Sebastian. Die. It's okay, we found another hive. We don't have to get desperate. We don't have to bite our nails and stamp our feet and throw a little, like, temper tantrum, like I usually do. Does this look like a good arena or what? Here, I know it will make this feel less like an arena and more like a home. There you go. Have I ever told you guys I love the spawn rates in this place? Oh my gosh. There's no rest for the wicked here, and I'm freaking crazy. I am... Well, you know, I own a TikTok account where I like put on Joker makeup and stuff, and I say like a bunch of crazy stuff, so... You know you shouldn't mess with me. I'm a little bit of a wild card. Queen Bee, wake up.
Wakey, wakey!
Oh, guys, I think this is harder than it was before. That's a new soundtrack. Hornet from Silk Song. I love her, but the Hornets in this game, not so much. You're distracting my summons. How are you guys missing so much? See, I guess Summoner still has the issue where half of the summons can't keep up with anything that moves faster than 1 block a second. Lol. I'm mogging you so hard. There we go. All pre-hard mode summons. You'd be surprised at how many hard mode summons also are like that. I'm king of the jungle now. Add extra excitement to my Valorant streams with reactive overlays. Thank you, Streamlabs. I'm definitely streaming Valorant. I've definitely streamed that game before and will do so in the future. What are you talking about? Hello? Babe? Here you go. Reforge my staff, or else I may give you a staff infection, question mark? Alright, what item do I have an abundance of? Let's see. I have a lot of, here, dirt blocks. Because now we gotta go down here and do the fun part. The really fun part. Whoa, that's the nut-bustingly, blue-ballingly, droolingly fun part. Okay. You know, whenever the developers designed the Wall of Flesh, do you think they just, like, designed it with making a massive bridge in mind? Or is that just kind of how things came to be? Because I don't understand how else the boss could be fought. The witch doctor has arrived, searching for a place to rest. Well, he will find no rest here. Go away. Actually, I want to be able to make flasks for my whip, so I would actually really like you. I really like you. I want you. Oh, wow. Huh. Choose wisely. I'm so full and round. My commodities are volatile and my dark arts mysterious. I didn't need to know that, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't know why he said that. He's really weird. Okay. I'm gonna feel really sad because the vampire frogs are really good for Wall of Flesh. You might not realize it, but they are very good for Wall of Flesh. No, I don't have the Blood Moon spawning one. I got one ever. I used it, fished the whole night, did not get the vampire frog staff, and I was just like, okay. I actually fished for 2 nights and didn't get it, and after that I was like, okay, maybe not the best stream content. The witch doctor has departed. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. Darn. Snaps finger. Oh, well. I got the one thing I ever would have needed from him. I think I'll be fine. Lol. I lol. My house. This is my house, dude. Oops. No, don't. There's lava in here. The guide won't like that. Well, I can't say for sure. I haven't asked. There's a voodoo demon right there. Okay. Why do people yearn for his blood? I don't know. I don't know if it's just like he's really annoying. Some people think the guide is the wall of flesh. If you'll watch my 5-hour lore breakdown video, a lot will be revealed. So we gotta go a little fast here, because I don't have a super long platform. Oh well, I'm already to the dirt of my platform. Oh, hey, guys, okay. That was embarrassing. Where is the guide? Oh right, he's dead. Whoops. When did that happen? Some B-nades would have been useful. That's not summoner. It would have been useful if I hadn't lodged myself into a little crevice lip at the top of the ceiling. I think that probably did more for the fight than what weapon I was using, but I just can't be quite sure. Maybe if my DPS was higher, I wouldn't have gotten stuck in the ceiling. Crevices are hot right now. I do, you know, I don't mind slipping into a nice crevice every now and then, I won't lie. I will continue to say that I think the vampire frog staff is like the best thing for this fight, but it's whatever. I'm just screaming into nothing. Thankfully I went and fought Queen Bee so I could get the item that I'm not using. Most of you won't mind a bit of grind fishing. It's gonna be grind fishing mixed with sleeping. Lol, you live in hell, buddy. Hey, look what just dropped. Secondary maps item switch. Why did the stream glitch for like a minute? I do not know, dude. That was freaking crazy. But yeah, I also found, well, during that time that the stream paused, I found a blood medallion in one of my chests. It's crazy. What are the chances? Am I right? And that's why I'm so fooling around. Alternatively, I could use Abigail in the Wall of Flesh and die, which is tempting. Let me reiterate this. I have to wait to get a nighttime event, so I have to wait for the day cycle to go around, and then I have to fish for a chance to get an enemy that has a chance to drop the thing that I want. Are we all clear on this? Are we all clear on that being how this works? This Chumcaster is great though. I've already done like a whole night's... Okay, great. I got another Chumcaster and the bow from one enemy, both of which have the same chance of dropping as the weapon that I want. I wish the line snapping mechanic actually didn't exist. Okay. Okay. I actually don't want to pull up anything with my fishing rod. Okay, nope, the line's going to keep snapping. So let's be clear. Of the 3 items that can be dropped by Blood Moon fishing enemies, I've gotten two, there we go, of the ones that I didn't want before I got my staff. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My frogs, my beloved. Yeah, see? See how they're like a decent weapon? Any pre-Hardmode summoning weapon could never. Thank you. Okay. I remember there was like a myth at one point that like bosses got stronger during blood moons. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that was a thing that existed. There are a lot of myths about this game back in the day. I remember there's a lot of misinformation about Terraria. There still kind of is. How would you guys feel if I just started streaming Valorant instead? I'd probably go watch something else if I start playing Valorant. Me too. If I start playing Valorant, I would also... I just wouldn't play Valorant. And I never will. I can only think of that if you get a headshot or a kill, then I'll say ooh for you.
For every kill you get, I'll give you an ooh.
Alright, bet.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Aw, you're adorable.
One of my favorite videos that I definitely listen to on repeat. Wow, look, we just replaced the Hornet Staff with something better. I don't want to be rude. I've just never known a Valorant player that wasn't also a degenerate. You know what? This is a special occasion. I'll eat my burger. Sorry, Dylan. So they're all... Oh my gosh. They're already doing way better. Thank you, Demon Scythe. Close as always. But so much better than the imps. Gosh. Sorcerer Emblem. Well, whatever. Tavern Keep. Hello. I don't know why you took so long and then decided to spawn down here. So, we are in hard mode now. Which means I know exactly what I need to do. First off, I gotta get some spider. Some spider. Actually, the spider summoning weapon in pre-hard mode is quite good. That and the blade staff are actually really good summoning weapon items. So, a summoning weapon item, did I say that? Rubs earwax all over my forehead, whatever. So, unfortunately, the best weapon available to me right now, get this. You'll never guess how I get the next weapon available to me right now. The next best thing. Can you take a wild guess as to what I need to do? You won't. You will never get it in a million years, and your first two answers don't count. Yeah, it's fishing during a blood moon. Literally the exact same thing I just did. Provided I don't think that RNG is as bad, but still. If I do fish up the enemy that drops it, I think it's guaranteed on expert mode to drop it, but still. BDSM. Okay. Wow. You know what? The hollow cut through the corruption. I'm fine with that. Really. I'm not used to being able to kill enemies in hard mode. Mithril and adamantite. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm a summoner. Ore-based stuff matters to me in no way. Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Hard mode graveyard. Oh, that was the condition. Okay. I've actually not died that many times. I don't... Gosh, can you craft gravestones? Because I don't want to put up my... I don't want to up my death count so I can buy crimson seeds. Because there has to be a way for hardcore players to get gravestones. Surely you're not just blocked off from having graveyard exclusive stuff if you're a hardcore player. There has to be a way. Because I can't imagine that would be the case. Or maybe I have to be a hardcore player for that. I'd have me to have access to that. For hardcore NPC, okay. Oh, all right. Well, this is gonna be painful. I hate doing this. It hurts my heart. Whenever I think of all the pain that my little guy is going through, it freaking snaps my heart in twine, dude. Entwixt. Entwaxed. It cleaves my heart into two broken heart half-shaped pieces. We're getting there. This should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Music changed. Why is the merchant talking to the slime about bug nets and goblins? Are you feeding racism to the pet? I'll place all the gravestones inside of your house. I wonder if that would bother a person IRL. Thank you. Well, if she's gonna be mad about me placing graves, then she shouldn't start selling other stuff to accommodate for me. That's the most confusing bit about it. I'm rewarded for placing graves in their houses. To be fair, I built all the houses for everyone. I have ultimate control over everything that happens in my world. I mean, I don't even get punished for killing them, so I mean, Might as well place whatever I want in their house. The mechanic was slain. Okay, well, she probably deserved it. I also don't know how that happened. Which aftershave can I interest you in today, sir? If you shave my face, you can use whatever you want. Of course, there is a sandstorm. If I could get a sand elemental, that would be nice. There's my girl. Witch Doctor, why are you over here? Get her, Witch Doctor. Yeah, get her, guys. A for Forbidden Fragment. Yes! Yeah, baby. Yeah, oh yeah. 1. Yes, thank you. The Witch Doctor did just want to watch. He teleported away as soon as... Okay. Whatever. If I was that sand elemental, I would have been crying tears. Oh, sand. I just put some eyeballs in the ground. Don't worry about it. It's kind of gross. Alright. Oh, how did I not ever see a single... Oh, wow. You're pretty sick looking. But I never saw a single one of you guys during Pre-Hardmode. Oh my gosh, it's a mimic? That reminds me of a certain song. Wow, that's nice. Okay. The crimson is disgusting. I don't know if you guys know this, it's kind of gross. Like, what? There's like organs and blood and... Ugh. Ugh. That's just not natural. That's just not natural. I also really don't want to fight a Goblin Army, because I don't want to fight the shamans. I just got a mechanical worm, okay. Obaho. 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 Wow. Obaho. Obaho. There goes the Goblin Army. You didn't miss a single thing. Just a tad. Just like everything. I mean, just like anything interesting and everything you would have enjoyed. Literally. But, you know, don't worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about it. Kisses you on your forehead. Don't worry about it. Well, there you go. Anyway, I really want to also go fight Wall of Flesh because I'm frankly not going to do much without 15 extra summoning damage from the emblem. That is essential. Oh! Oh, the spiders are amazing. I don't mind whip stacking being taken out. I remember watching videos of people whip stacking and thinking, wow, these people are really annoying and they shouldn't be doing that. Oh. On one hand, it's one less thing. It's one less tech I have to worry about people telling me to do. Because as if it doesn't exist, no one can come in and be like, you're not doing it in the most efficient, optimal way. Oh no. Heaven forbid. I just said 6-7 to myself in my head and laughed really hard about it. Thanks for saving me, friend. Stop raising your eyebrow at me. Just get out of here, dude. You're gonna die in like 5 seconds. It's fine. So I have my spiders. I'm about to shred the Wall of Flesh in a fashion that nobody has seen before. I love the spiders are so good. It feels so good to get into hard mode and be like, wait, summoning has good weapons? Who did this? Laughing emoji, skull emoji? Don't. Okay. Yeah, I think they got it. There you go, spiders, everyone. Gosh. Oh my gosh, I really didn't expect to get that. Okay. In terms of whips, the only two I think that I have access to right now, unless they've added more, which they probably have, is the firecracker and the... I forget what the ice one is called, but I think I need a frost core to make it. So now my options for a new whip are, wait a second, wait for it to rain, or keep farming Wall of Flesh. Awesome. Okay, you know what? Awesome. I love you so much. Yes, okay, there he is. Okay. I am now slow for 2 minutes. I was just, in my mind, I was thinking, what are the chances I get a frozen feather too? Ice feather. Okay. Rare Terraria RNGW. Cody the guide has arrived. Oh, somebody's about to die. There you are. Spiders, I need you. Spiders, come to my aid. It's fine. I guess we'll go down. Here, look, ground you can stand on. Spiders. Get them. Okay, it's whatever. You don't you don't gotta. Where have you guys been? Do you drop out and just leave whenever? Okay, bye. What, an enemy? We gotta go. There we go. Fleeting, not the best. Okay. Wow, look at that, guys. We have wings. Poor guy. No, you're not getting away. Cody, don't make this more painful than it has to be. Okay. Alright, alright. I'm still gonna make the Cool Whip, but I'm pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie. 69 summon damage. That I like to see that. Oh, we're so back. We're so back. You know what? Here, let's go get the Cool Whip too. Some Souls of Night would be awesome. Where are they? Checks my pocket. I have none. Don't piss. Ugh, get it off. Explode the child. Ow. Ow. And another one. There's a, gosh, how many worms, really? And there's 2. They're everywhere. These, gosh, how badly do I want the blade staff? How badly do I want to drop down and lose 46 gold to a ghoul? A ghoulie. Did you just quote Sonic EXE? Get out of my channel. Get out of my chat room. To be fair, it's also about as embarrassing for me to instantly recognize that. You can tell which era of the internet I hail from. I was sat back watching Jeff the Killer do Gangnam Style. Look at this. Look at this half block next to the lava that I keep running up and clipping my toe into the lava. So goofy. Worm, you spawned in front of me. You spawned. Gosh darn it. Let's be really careful. Let's be really careful. Gosh darn it. I legitimately did not see that. It blended in. Can all of y'all get out of my way? I'm just trying to have a nice, fun, relaxing time playing Terraria, and all I see are haters and schemers. How many souls do I have? Ow! Let me out. I put evil on the worms. I was not ready for the worm's arrival. Actually, there is a second worm summon right here. It just isn't as beneficial. Actually, it might be the best worm summon because you have to do it to beat the game. That's the goblin tax. Okay. Still has the flink staff, do I? I thought I put that up. Look at us. Doing good. Me doing good. I'm doing good. Y'all didn't do really anything. Except watch. I guess thanks for the moral support. My spiders are celebrating. Here we are. Nobody moved, nobody mentioned anything. I got up early this morning, I had to go to an eye doctor appointment, I might have overslept, and I might have gotten home and I might have taken a nap, is what I'm saying. I know I said I would have started at 3. All I did, I laid down to take a nap at like 1, and then I got back up, and then I went back down at like 2:30, and then I got back up at like now. So yes, I might be 40 minutes late. Did I mess up already? Can we not talk about it? Yes? Question mark? Yes, question mark? Oh, I see you. Are we good? Are we safe? Am I being arrested now? Why are the police outside my house? Stupid corruption. I hate it so much. Okay, well, hopefully the Hollow brutally beheaded the corruption on a live leak video. What is with the sirens outside of my house? Did some old person just like keel over? Probably. I should do ASMR. Oh boy, you're not the first person to recommend that. Luckily, I have one ASMR video up. You should really go and listen to it. I've heard it's a very relaxing experience. No, you cannot play Terraria with me. Unless I host a community event, which, wait a second, that's a good idea. My thing with community events, it's like, yeah, I would like, that would be like really cool, but I gotta make sure I have a big enough and willing community to do it, because if I am like, let's do this challenge with all my viewers, and then like 2 people show up, it's just like, okay, now I'm playing Terraria with like 2 of my viewers. And then I'm just playing a game with like a handful of strangers, and it's actually kind of awkward. At least if there's like 30 of you, then I don't have to like interact with any individuals very much. This sounds very offensive. You know what I mean. With like a handful of people, there's the possibility for it to be more personal and therefore more parasocial than if I just had like 100 people. You know, this ocean is like immediately gonna get corrupted. I gotta do something about that. Maybe my viewers would have something smart to say in the chat for once. I'm flattered you think my brain cells would assist in that. Sometimes I read what you guys say and I think of the image of Patrick with his head in a jug. So I'm pretty sure a 4-block gap should stop the spread of corruption. I'm pretty sure that's like the minimum that I need. It's real Ashlock's drowning audio. To be honest, I see all my subscribers as like walking money bags, as all good YouTubers and streamers should. I see a subscriber as an opportunity. Where's some uncorruptible blocks? Wood. I don't want you spreading your filthy grass. I missed 1 corruption on my way out. I don't think I believe you. I think you would lie to me. I think chat would lie to me if they thought it was a little funny. Ever so slightly funny. That's how little I matter to you guys. I understand. I don't sympathize. I understand, but I just don't empathize. I don't sympathize. I just think it's cruel, really. I'm under friends, remember? I hope I'm not under any of my friends. Do you mean like me as a human has less value than the show Friends? Me human. Me human. I am not a monster. You guys, I know it's all in good fun, but sometimes oh my gosh, you really hurt my feelings. I can't help but think it might be true. They are kind of small. It's still kind of small. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry anyone's pretty little head about it. Or ugly head. You don't have to worry your ugly little head about it. You're ugly. You're frankly abominable, massive head about it. I'm not trying to target anyone, of course. Hello, turtle. Aw, hi. I heard that he mined under the local ocean to extract valuable metal and covered it up as a corruption prevention act. 6-7. Haha. Did you hear what happened on Ashlock's Island? Terrible. Just terrible. Oh, they found the tax collector on the flight logs. Oh, there's pictures of Ashlocks with the Goblin Tinkerer. Nancy the mechanic has arrived wishing for a house. She better wish upon a star. The reports say that you have looks close at papers and axe-shaped pickaxe. How am I? I'm good. I'm building a nice, relaxing house on my completely normal island. Okay. Just to clarify, is it in poor taste to joke about Epstein? No disrespect to him, of course. Can I explain why the angler is on the island? No. I cannot. I can't. Well, he's not right now. Oh. That's not a good look. It's fine, he's drowning. Can you ask me something? You know what? Braces myself, grits my teeth, wraps a cloth around my leg to cut off the blood flow. Yeah, sure. Do you want some magic candy? No? Okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna wait till daytime. As much as I love fighting bosses in the dark. So I'm gonna go Queen Slime, Maybe get the blade staff. If I don't get the blade staff, who cares? What part of streaming do I enjoy the most? It's a basic answer, but I enjoy just chatting to people on stream. It's very different from recording, because I used to only do recording. Maybe I would stream sometimes, but the thing with recording and streaming, I can do recording, it's fine, but it feels a lot more natural to have this back and forth conversation between me and the people watching me. Because whenever I'm recording, it does feel a little isolated. And with the stream chat, it feels a lot more fluid and natural. I feel like I perform better. I'm a performer. It's all an act. I have an easier time talking whenever I'm given something to respond to, instead of just having to rely on the context of whatever game I'm playing or whatever comes to my mind. And so generally, if I have the option, I prefer streaming. You know, or fighting Queen Slime. Follow me, broad. That would have been a cool aura-farming moment if my voice didn't crack. Stupid. No knockback taking slime. Wow. Ow. This reminds me, has anyone ever eaten flan before? I put evil on the slimes. Gosh. Yeah. I think I know why I don't like the slime queen a whole lot. I just don't like the slime she spawns. It's kind of a lot. So just show up to my house and shotgun blast my NPCs, why don't you? Sorry. Was there ever an explanation given for why flasks don't run out after you die? Because they just have never done that. They've always persisted after death. I don't know why. Is slime sticky like jam or honey? I always assumed, I'm trying to think, I have a comparison for this. I always thought of slime as kind of like, is it flarp? That stuff, the stuff that comes in like the little can and you stick your finger in it and it sounds like a funny fart sound effect. I always thought it was kind of like slick to the touch, but sticky at the same time. Because the slimes keep their shape. What is how does a slime work? How does a ball of gel with like no tissue or anything stick together? Is it made of like microfilaments? Does it use a similar cell network to where like our skin cells that keeps our skin tight and stuck together? That would be cool. I don't think anyone really thinks about it. I think it's magic. I think the explanation is they're magic. It's like an amoeba type thing, maybe. I'm just gonna keep brute forcing Queen Slime, I think. That'd be better than actually like getting better at it. To the platform, honey darling. So the plan really is to try and not get the slimes piled up, because that's the most annoying part. Ow. You guys are doing so good. Please attack the boss. Blech. Gosh darn it. So I went to an eye appointment today. I scored really high or something. I don't think that's a good thing. I'll tell you what though, whenever I was doing the little eye test thing where they have you look at the board and say, what's the smallest line you could read? I read the smallest line and the lady working there said that you're the third person I've ever seen do that since I worked here. And I had like I'd fist bumped and said, yes, what do I get? What do I win? So my mom was with me because she had to do a couple of things there too. So after my eye appointment, we went and we ate, and my mom happened to like just get a new car recently. So I'm not really used to what it looks like. And after we left, there was a car parked beside ours that looked identical. And I'm not just saying it was like, oh, it looks similar or is the same color. I'm saying like the car next to my mom's new car that I'm not used to seeing looked the exact same. And so I was talking with my mom and I wasn't really paying attention. And I go and I open the door of the other car and I look in and there's this old guy in the driver's seat just looking back at me. And it was like, I am so sorry. And I just shut the door. And I walked to the other car. And my mom was like, oh, is that not our car? I was about to open that door. And so my mom also almost opened the driver's side door to that guy's car at the same time. She only didn't because I found out it was the wrong car. I said I was sorry and he just nodded at me. I don't even think he cared. Did I cheat on the eye test? I don't think so. Of course, that was with my glasses on. That just means my prescription was tuned pretty well. My prescription did get slightly worse. My eyes still did get slightly worse. Gosh darn it. So yeah, might have jump scared an old guy. Oh well. He probably deserved it, frankly. I'm gonna sleep in your bed, nurse. I'm actually really glad you live in this house in particular. No reason. I like how Connor the guide is right over there watching through the open door as Milton talks to his slime. Nobody likes you, Connor. Least of all me. I'm sleeping with a spider wrapped around my head. If I had a sanguine staff, I would cry tears of boy. Alright, Queen Slime, don't be silly this time. You are immediately being a goofball. Entirely too many projectiles. I keep thinking my boulder flying after me is an actual boulder trying to kill me. Just kill her. I'm getting so scared there's a heat-seeking boulder on its way to me. I don't know why. Too many projectiles. Go away. Blade staff. Look at that. I do not like Queen Slime. I don't even care if it's only because I'm bad at it. Still, my point still stands. I don't like her. If I get a sanguine staff, a white tear will go down my leg. I'll have a whole rainbow of tears going down both of my legs. I could really use a blood moon. Because I need the money trough and I need a shark tooth necklace. Everything that I want really hinges on me getting a blood moon again. I can't help but notice. That's a consistent theme we're going with. Watch me be a blood moon. Oh, gosh darn it. Guys, did the stream black out for you too? What's going on? Huh? Guys, hold on a second. We're experiencing some technical difficulties here. If you'll just stand by with us, we'll have this settled in a second. Oh man, what are the chances? I guess it took a couple seconds to kick in. Wow, that's really weird. So first off, let's farm enemies. Because I would really love to have a blood moon thing, so I don't have to switch maps. I mean, I hope the stream doesn't glitch again. Because eventually I might reach a point where the stream stops glitching, and then I won't have any way to make a blood moon. Wonder how the eyes would. There's a money trough. That's one of the things I wanted. And there's the other thing I wanted. Okay. Now let's see if I can get another thing that I want. I have very little time to do this. Hello? That is definitely not what I wanted. I definitely do not want that. Oh yeah, get on out. Cool, I got a barely better ham axe. So, our options now are do the Destroyer this night or farm again for the Nautilus. And really, I think it could go either way. You know what? I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know how to deal with this. Let me make this a little easier on myself. Oh, it's a werewolf night. That's great. Blood eel? No thank you. I love the base I get from my blade staff. This luck is awesome. Wow. That's 2 blood eels and no Nautilus. And a zombie merman. We can go through the list before we get to the thing I want. Another blood eel. Really. If I wanted the Crippler, that would be amazing. I don't though. Hemogoblin Shark. There we go, everybody. That is every Blood Moon enemy, except the one I want, officially. Multitudes. Multiple times, by the way. I've gotten everything else multiple times. This is ridiculous. There's a band-aid. Thank you. Let's keep it going. Am I doing something wrong? It really makes me think I'm doing something wrong, but I know I'm not doing something wrong. That was a reaction. It is almost daytime. Please. There's a desert key. I got a desert key before I got the Dread Nautilus. So far, I've gotten everything I could have wanted from this place. Except the one thing I actually wanted. Trust the process. The process is I just got every single enemy except the Dread Nautilus multiple times. That's what the process is. And I got a Moon Charm. The other thing I wanted. Everything I could have ever wanted, I got that night, except for the Dread Nautilus. Did you guys know playing Summoner is a really fun thing to do? Do you know what the chance of getting a Desert Key is? By the way, I still got a 1 out of 2,500 chance before I got the much higher chance of fishing up a Dread Nautilus. That's ridiculous. I mean, I am going to get a summoning weapon from that, but still, that's just ridiculous. And I got Master Bait. Disgusting. And I got another mechanical worm. I am worming right now. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, once I get the items I want, I'm just going to steamroll the boss progression. Realistically, I could do all 3 of the mechs with the Blade Staff. I'm just being particular because I think the weapon is cool. I hate to say it, I announced me streaming tomorrow. I might have to cancel my stream for tomorrow because my friends are harassing me to play Dungeons and Dragons. I'd like to apologize. That's the 3rd Hemogoblin Shark you've given me. Oh, get him. I want this guy skewered. And me alive while you're at it. I want to be alive by the time this guy's dead. I really think I need my Shield of Cthulhu for this. Gosh darn it. How do you play the game without a dash? I just don't get it. That was a skill issue. And not a single Blood Moon Summoner dropped, so we are done. We're just done. I guess I'm just not getting it. Well, I have to say that feels really good and satisfying. And even worse because I died the one time I got it. Well, Destroyer time, I guess. Destroyer time without my Sanguine Staff. Wow. Also no buff potions. Good start. Sorry, I can't hear that new exclusive soundtrack over the metal clanking repeatedly. And there we go. Destroyer's dead. Good fight. Okay. There we go. Now I can make a new whip. And no, I'm not talking about my sick car that I have in my garage. I don't have one. Sorry, there is a summoning set. Is it good? That has less defense than the Spider Mask. That's a little strange. That seems inconsistent. Yeah, from 24 to 1. Like, I get it's summoning, but really? 1? You give me 1 defense? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Possessed armor. Gosh darn it. As we all know, Summoner is a close-range class, as it should be. Some say Summoner's the new melee. I say that. Abajo, yeah. Tell me about it. Wow. If only the shaman had a summoning item. Whoa. Luckily it has every other class's item, as most things do. Wait, what? Crazy. Guys, I'm being stupid. Huh. I forgot to make Durandal. Whoa. It's probably going to be very expensive to reforge. Yeah. What are the chances? Well, there goes 2 platinum. Can I get something other than small, at least? Or terrible. Or annoying. Sure, whatever. Who cares? The next thing we have available to us is going to be the Twin Staff. Not the Sanguine Staff, even though it's better, and I'd much rather have the Sanguine Staff. Steampunker, you say? If I had 2 platinum, I would buy a Contaminator. Unfortunately, I am about to go sear the goblin's face off for unrelated reasons. If only there was a goblin voodoo doll, I would do CBT on him 24/7. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wow, look at your little candles. I don't care. I do not care. Okay. This should go awesomely. I hope you didn't want to, like, hear the music over everything. That's really great. No, I like that. Thank you. God, thanks. I love this. This is like one of my favorite tracks. Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
Please. Point blank laser me, sure. It's whatever, man. Cool. Cool. Oh, this is nice. I already love it. That's good. That's it. Nice. He pinched me. Ugh. Get your laser out of my. Oh my gosh. I hate the thing that shoots the laser being glued onto me. It's a ranged attack. Stop being 2 feet away from my face so the laser spawns on me. Oh great, I need to get Souls of Light again. My chud life is amazing. Guide, can you stop dying so I can talk to you? I need a black lens. Okay, well that's my issue then. I've not gotten a single one of those. I'm just gonna go get a Skeletron summoner, I think. I love fish farming. I really don't. I really don't. I can't believe I've killed so many Demon Eyes too. I've not gotten a single black lens. That feels weird. I wish this was melee and I could, you know, just make... I wish all the weapons that I could make were readily available through, like, things I could acquire easily. Instead of everything I want in my life relying on a drop chance or fishing. Ow. Okay. That's good enough for me. If I could get the Neptune charm, that would be great. I feel a little ill-prepared for this. My spider armor with 24 defense kinda isn't helping much. Oh my gosh, everything has so much health. I'm not equipped. I don't know if Post-Plantera is a decent band-aid. There is Pantera, which Plantera is named after. And that's why its theme is guitar heavy. I think most people know that. I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, did you know? And it's like, yeah, I've been did you knows so hard that I don't think anyone else doesn't know. Sometimes the did you know stuff becomes common knowledge and you hear it so much that it's like, yes, I knew that. I've heard that from 20 other people. Oof. Women falling from the sky. It's a dream come true. In the most morbid way, the monkey paw curled. I do not like fast-moving projectiles in this game. I'm just gonna complain for this entire playthrough if that's alright with you guys. Anything that, like, mildly inconveniences me, or is actually, like, a product of my own skill issue, I'm just gonna say I don't like it if that's fine with you guys. Wow, I'm getting sniped. Thank you, Shield of Cthulhu. That was actually exactly what I wanted to happen. I don't know why, but all my NPCs are dead. What happened? Smasher past Plantera. It's a plant, dude. It's a flat. There we go. That's the thing I wanted. Cool. I don't know, guys. I think you guys need to be a bit more conservative with the, listen, the sex humor is funny. I get it. Whenever I see the word sex, my eyes genuinely go instantly bloodshot. I actually hemorrhage and my eyes go dark red from just how funny it is as I vomit everywhere. Frankly, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. But the Empress, yeah, the most humanoid thing in this game I would probably find attractive. Next question. Keep them coming. We're breaking new ground on this channel today. I've been exposed for all my darkest desires. Now hear me out. What about the ninja inside of King Slime? A little bit of an obscure one. The armor. Excuse me, what was that? What are you? Hello? Was I just getting attacked by a statue? What just happened? What am I hallucinating? The crystal inside Queen Slime? Yeah, smash. I smash it into a dust and I snort it. I've defeated the 50th Fritz. Thank you. Notice how everything is fine and dandy and then the vampires come along and everything is no longer fine and dandy. The vampire, the thing that has way more health than anything else here, 1500 health and it flies around. Yeah, great. Oh, let's see. Do I want the armor piece that gives me critical strike chance as a summoner who does not benefit from moist critical? I think overall I'll be doing less damage with this. Maybe you're not meant to want to play summoner. Maybe that's the thing, maybe they make it so painful to explore the class so that you just don't ask for more content. Here, I'm going to work on some desert housing. I'm once again out of housing. Summoner is the punishment for Red's wife because she likes Stardew Valley. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, it has to be intentional. El Wizard has arrived. Lol. Me gusta le epic wizard? Ha! It's more likely than you might think. I can't remember. When does the witch doctor start selling venom? Did I miss it? Are you selling it now? Knock knock. I'm not talking to you, Spock, but thank you. Nope, you're not selling it. Okay, never mind. I'm not even selling my summoner accessories either. Piggy Nichols was in the shop. Am I stupid? Am I downright idiotic? It's more likely than you might think. Who put this here? Who switched this out like Indiana Jones whenever I just left? I saw that, by the way. I saw you put that there. I'm angry too, Nimbus. I mean, if you were in my position, you would probably be a lot more appreciative of what you had. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. It is a neat desert build. I'm pretty sure I looked at something a long time ago and got this from it. It's new to you? True. I'm sorry, I need to stop like giving credit and I'll just start like stealing stuff instead, because that'd be better on me. That's cute, ain't it? That's pretty cute. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Okay. Anyway. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, my bad. Oh, you actually do like the desert? Oh, what are the chances? Okay. You know what, I need to just bite the bullet and do this real quick, because I really need to get some more NPCs. They only ever move in whenever I decide to build like my few little houses. I hate to do this is gonna be ugly, but I need to make a stack. You know, it's weird, I usually get a pirate invasion as soon as hard mode starts, and I've seen none. I'm not unhappy about that, I'm just pleasantly surprised. There we go. And then I can get the zoologist, who I pointed out in specific for no particular reason. Leather whip, obviously. I want that. Yeah. I could make the Knight's Edge. I could edge myself. Hey. Simon, why are you standing on the shelf? Don't get mad about it. Why are you mad at her? Chill, dude. What's going on here? Simon is pissed and standing on the shelf. The poor mechanic's basically a babysitter now. I'm here for bones, that's it, okay? I'm getting bones, then I'm out of here, alright? That's it, in and out, as quick as I can. All I need is bones. All I need is bones. Are we clear? Just bones for me, and then I'm out of here. And then I'm calling it quits, that's it, you hear me? If we weren't clear, I'm here for bones. This is the zone where I farm my bones. Once I get my bones, I can go home. If only somebody could loan me some bones. These halls of Harrow contain the marrow, and I want it. Okay, that's enough. Well, the night is no longer young, so I have to sleep till the next night. Let's hope for a blood moon. And if I don't get a blood moon, that's it. I'm fighting the skeleton, alright? I will do it. For you. Trust. Leadspore the truffle has arrived, looking to settle nearby. Okay. You shouldn't be here. What do you think you're doing? Hello? I don't know the truffle shuffle, so stop asking. This is not, you know, this is not at all what I would have expected you to look like. Wow. Really? That's what you look like? Why are you so kawaii? I don't like looking at that guy. That guy creeps me out. That's awful. That's something terrible. I'm passing on that. That's oof. Wow. That jump scare. Okay. I expected them to be like, I don't know, holes or like maybe like a dark. I would expect it to be like kind of a dark hollow with like maybe like a blue pupil, you know? I didn't expect the Databoyo to be gazing into my soul. I don't know, I just going with the way mushroom stuff looks, I would not expect him to have like just any of that. Any of that. None of that should be going on. I don't want to see any of that. Can you stop laughing at me in my sleep? What is your deal? It is raining, thank you. I'm not trying to talk to you really, dude. I know the like husk and corpse of spiders that I have covering my body might make it hard for you to tell that I'm asleep, but I am laying down. Yeah. Just keep on talking, man. I'd love to hear about it. Okay. I probably should have gotten rid of the water candle. Something tells me. I get an odd feeling. Awesome, 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 Wraith. Thank you, Wraith. That was great. Thanks. That's so good. That's so nice to have happen in a boss fight. Okay, let's try again while the night is young. Haha. Dude, my platform. Get off. Please. I'm already at half health. I already had to use a healing potion. Can we leave Ashton alone? A laser? I've only gotten hit from the laser. Get it. Get that laser. Get that laser. Get him. I want that laser dead. Send him to the principal's office immediately. Ow. Gosh darn it. I swear Skeletron's really not that hard. I think I am just having a skill issue with the laser, to be fair. I'm out of practice, that's it. Whatever excuse, I can just throw at the wall, see if one sticks. The truffle has departed once again. Oh, come back tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll have a whole entire mushroom biome just for you. You better roll on. How? Dude, stop. God, how is that laser so good at hitting me all the time? Kill this guy. Burn him. Woof. Get him. Kill him. Now. Yes, shoot me. I don't care. Okay. Oh, you don't have a little laser to snipe me from off screen. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. And now you got your little useless arms that don't do anything. Oh, look at him swiping at me. Poor little guy. Can't do anything without his little gun. Can't do any damage to little old Ashlocks, can he? Oh, that's sad, dude. Really. I feel for you. I really feel for you. Oh, he's just... Oh, I'm gonna pinch you. It's St. Patrick's Day. Ow. You know what? I'll give you that one. That was pretty good, huh? Punches you on... Ow! Oh! Takes cannonball to the face. I am completely ash. I crumble into dust. Okay, I'll give you that one, buddy. Alright. There we go. Wow, oh my gosh, that's a skeleton mask. It's scary. Ah! Okay. A welding mask? I could earn a pretty decent wage if I did that, but no, that's not what I want. Consumables. Minecraft upgrade kit? That's... okay. I didn't know they were... oh, okay. Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't hear the music because I unfortunately have my sounds at 31% and my music at 69, which actually means you can't hear the music at all. Contrary to popular belief. Babble babble blub. I am the Globgo Gab Glab, or such of something. Okay. Where are you? I'm a suspiciously axe-shaped pickaxe. Oh no. Never even touched adamantite. I still have a regular Hellforge. Who cares? I'm summoner. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't get anything fun until I have snoo with the big plant, I guess. Alright, let's go. Do I need chlorophyte for anything? I don't think so. I guess let's go to Plantera and nothing else. The life of summoner. Okay. Spelunker potion. Skadoosh. Okay. Oh, I haven't even been here really since hard mode. Mainly because it's atrocious. I don't mind hard mode jungle really. It doesn't have massive worms, so I mean it's a pretty big plus. Oh, the days of playing a ranger and farming for chlorophyte bullets for days on end. That would also really lag your game, like really bad for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know how many particles they put in like the tracer effect on the chlorophyte bullets. What? Guys, there are 2 Palworld summoning weapons that you guys didn't tell me about. They're between the Flink Staff and the Mushroom Staff. To be fair, they haven't been added to the wiki yet, so that's not on you guys. And there's the party girl. I must have a look at her immediately because y'all told me she was attractive. Do I want to make a Plantera arena or do I want to make a big tunnel? I've never actually made the tunnel before. I've always made an arena. But I feel really tempted to do the tunnel after watching people. Why are you get out of here, dude. Where's my demolitionist? Don't kill yourself. It's a good day to die. Stop looking at that pit, dude. Just let me buy something from you first, okay? Party girl, I gotta look at you. Oh, that's actually not what I expected you to look like. At all, actually. I didn't expect you to look like that at all. Good, though. You know what? I'll say she is, you know what? Wow. She is a woman. Okay. I don't have standards much higher than that. How long does this need to be, realistically? And hopefully this works, because otherwise I'm going to be very sad that I just made a giant pit for nothing. Great. You know, I'm gonna call that good. I'm just gonna start going back. I'm gonna start widening my hole. Never mind. Forget what I said. Tattered B-Wing. I want that. Give it, come back here. Would you expect Summoner to give you summons that you can readily craft or at least like relatively easy to find in the wild? No. You should know better. No running in the halls. When will you learn? I like prep work for a fight that will take 5 seconds. The Calamity summons are all great, as far as I think. I mean, I think the I like that. I think the Calamity summons are pretty good. I saw something. Jungle Key. Okay. Not gonna use it, but that's nice to have. Oh my gosh. That's new. Okay, don't worry about that. Gosh. The party girl just got exploded by lightning. She's fine. She'll be alright. Bless her heart. Okay, well. Guys, there's more important things to be targeting right now. I mean, I can't be sure. Take this nice and easy. Holy snack croppers, bargage crop. Gosh darn it. Can I not be at less than half health next time, please? You need to die as soon as I can kill you. If I get killed by something else, just get him. Oh. And a bloody tear. I'm insulted. Well, I don't care, dude. I cannot be happier. Actually, that's entirely untrue. I could be a lot happier right now, but it's whatever. Oh my gosh. Life is worth living. It's so bad. We're so back. Now give me something good, dude. Please. Alright, just casual racism. I don't care. I wonder if I try to get... I do. I actually do try to get that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Get out of here, Blade Staff. We're killing a wyvern. I think the Sanguine Staff and the Terra Prisma are the pinnacle of what the summoning class should be. I think they function, the Terra Prisma and the Sanguine Staff function the best out of any summoning weapon as a summoning weapon. It just makes sense. They're so good. There we go. Violent. Wow, that's the exact same. Okay. I'm just gonna show y'all how much better this staff is. I'm gonna get a staff infection. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with this class. Every time I get something good or I finally get lucky, it's like I just got love bombed. Oh, the party girl's back after getting eviscerated by lightning. Better hope it doesn't strike twice. So does Plantera like it tight or does she like it not? I guess is ultimately what I'm trying to ask. I'm sorry, that's really lowbrow. That's the kind of humor that I would watch somebody say that on their stream and I would go, wow, that was embarrassing. I wouldn't say that on my stream. And lo and behold, I am lowbrow. Now, I think this could be done with this length and this width. I would just probably have to turn around maybe a couple times. It's a decent sized tunnel. At the end of the day, it's a perfectly fine, acceptable tunnel. Stop, I'm drooling. I'm sorry. I have that effect on people. Okay. Maybe we should just give it a try. Maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it ain't that deep, little bro. And that's what I'm not realizing. 42,000 health? That's probably fine. You're... okay. Plantera, you are a little slow. Guys, how do you do this tunnel method? This kind of sucks. Actually, am I supposed to do the tunnel after she's in her second phase? I've never done this before. She needs time to warm up to the tunnel. Okay. Gosh darn it. No, I'm not gonna... There was a very easy joke I could have made there, and it just wouldn't have been tasteful. It wouldn't have been tasteful at all. Well, now I need another Plantera summoner bulb. Yes, cool. I like that. All wasted on my attempt to try something new, and sometimes trying something new is a bad idea. Where's the zoologist, dude? Really? I'm just trying to enjoy life. I have gotten enough. I know I've gotten enough. Where is she? Where is my... Well... never mind. Truffle might have overridden her spawn. That would be so fantastic. That would be awesome if that happened. First living wood tree you go into and there's a finch staff. Just leave my chat room, dude. Oh, you got living wood trees on your world? Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, dude. Yeah, it's pretty common for you to get those on your world. I mean, I didn't know you could get a world without living trees. You know, they've got some, like, exclusive loot in them. It would sure suck if a world could generate without any of them, right? Yeah, well, luckily we don't have to worry about that. It's fine at the end of the day. It's not a big deal. This will be fine. This will be plenty of room. I should have just done this in the first place. This is ultimately less effort than whatever I was doing with the tunnel. I think the tunnel was a farce. I think it was a big, giant lie. I don't sound the least bit salty. I'm literally jerked bacon right now. I am jerked meat. I am jerked meat. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Okay, I will answer your question. When will I do a cover of 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton? What an interesting and funny question. I'm not... Oh wait. Sorry, let me think of a funnier answer. I don't... What do you want from me, dude? I'm sorry I ignored your incredibly funny content you're basically handing to me. Soon. I'm definitely gonna do that. Alright, laugh, I guess. Alright, yeah, sure thing. Oh, hey. Here we go. Well, here's our next point of progression. Wow, that was a perfectly calculated trajectory. Gosh, the archers. You'll never catch me. Guys, can we consider my feelings in all this? Whenever you hit me with a stinger and take away all my health, my tear glands act up a little. Ow, bouncy ball. Okay. Easy peasy. Another jungle key. Thank you. Thank you. No, Plantera has always like been one of the easiest bosses. Yes! Gosh, vulgar display of flower, sorry. I even read it, recognized it was a pun, and then I failed. I'm really happy about that. Violent petals bloom from enemies hit by summons. Okay, well let's go to the dungeon, and let's get the... Where's my key? There we go. Yeah. It feels good. Oh my gosh. It's damage. Okay. Okay. That's alright, really. We get to have fun now with our class. Yes, it only took a little while. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm incredibly worried. My hands are clammy. There's sweat on my forehead. I wipe my brow. I'm getting hot flashes. Now we're gonna go in here, ignore all the buffed enemies and ectoplasm. We're gonna get our nice little summon, and we're gonna be toodle-doo. Goodbye. I'm not farming Old One's army. It's not worth it. It's not even worth it. I could go fight Golem right now. I could go fight Golem, like right now. Do you realize this? There's nothing stopping me from putting Golem in his little old place, except just me as a person. There's nothing stopping me except for myself. Goodbye. Actually, this chest looks cool. I want it. So... Oh yeah. That's good. That's good. I think Golem will cap off this stream. Then tomorrow maybe we'll do... Actually, no, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons. Never mind. Get screwed. I don't like any of you. Alright, guys. Take a deep breath. It's time. Oh my gosh. This place looks ancient. What happened here? There's vines growing. Oh my gosh, is that... Oh, that was a close one. Oh, the local people. What's going on here? Looks like some kind of religious thing? Is this a temple? Wow. That's my impression of the dialogue for the Terraria Unreal Engine remake. Yeah, I don't remember this being all grassy like this. Interesting. Huh. Huh. Oh. Oh no, one spiky ball. Watch out. Guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this. This could be really bad. Ow. 54 damage. It's a lot less than I was expecting. Okay. Shield of Cthulhu, I understand why I replaced you with the ninja gear so quickly now. Okay, well there you go, there's Golem. Guys, we did it. We've beat Terraria. It's fine, Ashton, just tank it. You're a summoner, you can tank. It's basically melee, you should be able to you should be able to tank it. There we go. That's all I wanted. Now the question is, what do we do from here? Because we have Golem defeated. We could go ahead and go do the Cultist and Moonlord. Don't kill those guys. Don't kill them! But anyway, what I'm doing now is I would really like to get the ninja gear. Gosh darn it. Tiger, you killed me. That was your fault. How come everybody except for the zoologist is here? I'll just go ahead and bite the bullet here. Just so I can get this guy out of my queue of NPCs. I don't know. There you go. Mushroom box house. Die. So if the mushroom shows up, looking for a home, searching for a home, wishing for a home, then I don't know. Why do I still have a hornet staff on me? Hello. Have. I will never sell you Dictolis. Don't even ask for it. Don't beg for it. Don't try to pry it out of my hands. Here, you can have some paintings. Should put that in the clothier's house. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Why is your name Uwa? Uwa. So, can I combine this to make the paper? Where's the necromantic scroll come from? Is that the Halloween moon? I thought it was. I could do the pumpkin moon because I'd get the raven staff, but I could also fight Empress of Light for the kaleidoscope and the Terra Prisma. Haha. Terra Prisma, am I right? I'll do pumpkin moon first. So while I farm ectoplasm, I gotta plant some pumpkins. I like the pumpkin moon event. To be honest, I can't tell whether I prefer that or the Christmas event. I definitely prefer the Christmas event's music. I have a question, guys. So a lot of people said this, but do the NPC portraits match up with your headcanons? Because they really don't match up with mine. I thought the party girl would have like poofy curly hair. You know? I don't dislike most of them. I don't dislike most of them. That leaves the potential for me disliking half of them. But yeah, they're interesting for sure. I wonder if the no trap seed applies to the dungeon. I gotta go all the way to the walls, the right dungeon walls. Here's some Terraria knowledge for you. You see how there's different dungeon walls? Homing missile on my location. I know that at some point, and this might still be the case, that the type of background walls that you're in front of determines the type of enemies that spawn in the dungeon. So far, this is the only wall I've been in front of that I've seen Bonely spawn in, so it might be this one. Oh my gosh, finally, it was the truffle cucking me. Guys, can we spawn in the dungeon? Help me, Ash, I need to move on from a body pillow stage. Summon me a baddie. There's a black belt. I just need the sock, the tabby. So, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a body pillow, but I have like a regular pillow that I use as a body pillow. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I wish it wasn't a pillow, but such is life. It's normal. It's normal to... Is it normal? Maybe I've just done it for so long I don't even think about it. It's not even like a mental thing, it's just I have a hard time falling asleep without another pillow to have next to me. I feel like it's my arm position. I don't like having my arms just at my side, or I feel like they need to be around something. I might be making the case worse for myself. I don't know. It's normal. It is so normal. I mean, that's why they make body pillows. It's not like I have an anime girl next to me or something. It's like people, they make full-sized just pillows without any sort of Terraria zoologist on them, without any sort of like, you know, Yeah, people who only have one pillow are weird. That's so strange, really. It's weirdo behavior. I may or may not weep when I see the zoologist. I have seen her already. I'm sorry to say, I've spoiled myself. Let me specify, it was whenever I went to one of my other worlds, alright? I did not, like, see the PC portrait update and beeline to see the zoologist portrait. Oh, hey. And it's terrible, yay. W Tiger, how did I name it? You guys name your summons? Why would I do that? It's just a tool to be used, not to be loved. What do you guys think of cave divers? I think there's something wrong with them, personally. Let me shimmy through a tight crevice and hope I don't die, I guess. Yeah, the cave diver memes are good. I guess we got that. I'm pretty sure cave diver memes only got popularized because that one story of the guy that, like, got stuck upside down for 24 hours and had a heart attack. I think that did a lot for the cave diver community. A lot of good, because it probably prevented other people from ever doing that. That one Patrick, yeah. Which one? The one with the jug on the head, or the one where he's got, like, drool pouring out of his mouth? I know of quite a few Patrick ones. I'm not gonna say the people that do it are stupid. How do I continue that thought? Well, I basically cut myself off. I was gonna call them stupid, but since I said I wasn't going to, I just couldn't say anything. Why would I, for enjoyment, slip myself into a narrow crevice, wiggle my way through, potentially injuring myself, and at worst, getting stuck and having to be rescued? And if I don't get rescued, I will either die from other means or suffer a slow, painful death. I guess what's the enjoyable part about it? Is it adrenaline? I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just not built like that. I guess I might just be... I guess my self-preservation skills are too normal to want to engage with that. You say explore the unknown, but like aren't like all those caves mapped? In fact, I'm pretty sure the guy that died in the cave, famously, went like the wrong way or something. He thought he was somewhere that he wasn't. What was in his mind was he was going through a crevice that would lead to an opening in the cave, but instead he basically got himself stuck in a corkscrew, upside down. And even whenever people like came to help, they couldn't pull him out, and then he died from a heart attack from being stuck upside down for like 24 hours. If I am recalling all the details of that story correctly. You're also sure that he drinks his own pee, which is borderline poison. I didn't hear about that. Is the FNAF dating game stream returning on Valentine's Day? Well, I beat all of them, and I don't know how much everybody enjoyed that. I don't think anybody enjoyed it near as much as I did. I'm beating to all of them. Sorry, did I say that? My bad. Okay, slicks my hair back. Oh, I'm nervous. Azaria, that's a great name. Ugh, there she is. I'll wear these just for you. How do I feel about the witch doctor? I feel normally about the witch doctor as a straight man. All he has a skull over his face. There's not much to feel. Oh, are you just asking what I think about his portrait? Oh, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Awkward sniper rifle. You and me both, buddy. Shakes your hand. It's okay, man. Just learn to speak up, recognize your worth, and remember that everybody is judging you just as much as you think they are. At the end of the day, you just shouldn't care. You should judge other people. Because once you judge other people enough, you kind of forget that they're judging you. Hops on your head like a Goomba. Okay. Thank you for the 10 PLN. The poop loudly nuggets. Thank you for those. Thank you for the poop loudly nuggets. Said that centuries ago there was once a clan of ninjas that hid in the shadows of the world. It seems they're long dead now. And they're also all exhibitionists, apparently. He's only wearing a mask and socks. Are we sure this isn't like an old stripper club? This is just a male stripper service. Yeah, throw them in the dungeon. They look like ninjas to me. Blood Moon. Yay. That should make this go faster. Never mind, that's it. I'm out of here, man. You are a Diddy blood. There we go, Master Ninja Gear. Ah, such a better dash. That dash is so good. Okay. I think Beetle Wings would be better. I think Beetle Wings are one of the best sets. Actually, I should kill Mothron for Mothron Wings. Let's do that instead. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Azaria. Yeah. You know, that is just a furry, isn't it? I didn't want to say it, but I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I mean, it's whatever, but it's not looking good, is it? If I was cursed to become like a cute cat boy or a cute wolf boy or something, or a cute fox boy, I mean, you know, any kind of cute animal hybrid, and I was cursed on like a full moon to turn into like a full-on furry, would you guys hold it against me and call me a furry? She got infected on purpose though? What a degenerate. Is that true? The word furry, I assume, applies to like a person who is into that kind of stuff. If I was just a werewolf, I wouldn't be a furry, I'd be a werewolf. You can be a werewolf and not be a furry. And you can be a furry and not be a werewolf. Is what you don't realize. That's what you don't realize. And that's the saddest thing, is that you don't realize. Noticing a... Okay, Mothron descends from the heaven to just tap me out. Thanks. Ayo. Instagram is awful. Oh my gosh. If you want to go into like a cesspit of like horrible people that hate you, go to Instagram. Or Twitter. They're both pretty awful. And if just the attitude of people on Twitter and Instagram is like a good reflection of how people are, which I try to believe it isn't, but if it is, then that's pretty depressing. Getting more shallow and brainwashed. Yeah, what happened to those good old family values? Feels like all I see today is violence in movies and sex on TV. Wow, I'm getting a lot of lace wings. Okay. What are they laced with? Fent? Yeah, well, you know, I go on Instagram and I watch Blue Lock edits, really. Blue Lock Funk edits. Edgets? I'm no idjit, but I might have said edgit. I'm gonna be edging it soon if I can't find another lacewing. Have you ever played Blocks Fruits with your life on the line? While having a bunch of mangoes in your mouth? This is called dark mango psychology. Plenty. Yeah, surely I'll be able to do daytime Empress of Light in like 3 tries, I think. Yeah. I'd really like to get the Mothron wings before I attempt Empress of Light. Ow. Still don't like solar eclipses all that much. I could have beaten the game by now. There we go. Haha. I don't know if you guys can tell sometimes, but you know what? I'll go ahead and break the silence for once. I can be pretty sarcastic. I know. I just kind of want to I want to pierce the veil here and tell you, I have a heart-to-heart here. I sometimes can be a little sarcastic. There have been a couple times in my videos where I've said something that was like, in my eyes, very obviously either a joke or sarcasm. It was just like, I say a lot of things that are stupid, but I'll say it with, you know, some conviction, I guess. Or in a matter-of-fact way, I'll say something that is like so obviously, like, yeah, that was like, you'd have to be damaged in some way mentally to say that seriously. And I'll say stuff like that, and I do get comments on occasion of people just not getting it, and it always confuses me so much. It's one of those things, it's like, if you watch my content, if you watch the context of the rest of the video, and you just hear how I talk, and like how I act, and you took that one bit seriously, I would not understand it. I'm gonna call out my brother here, he might be watching it. I was making that whole joke about not knowing that knives are supposed to be sharp, and he came to me after stream and asked if I was serious or not. That whole tangent I went on about thinking that knives weren't actually supposed to be sharp, and they used special effects in movies to make it look like knives were cutting things. My brother asked me if I was serious about that. I'm calling him out right now. It was terrible, because I haven't changed much since high school, so I was always like that, although this is going to make me sound like you are not Sigma. Edgy, look at how different I am. But people just never got it. I was always like that, and I would say something, and people just look at me and be like, huh? And I'm like, are you dumb? I don't know. You know those people online that say like, how it feels to say something as an autistic person and get a bunch of like weird looks from other people? I think a lot of the time, I say something that's completely normal or understandable, or like, it's a joke that I think makes complete sense, and then you still get those looks from people, and it's like, oh, this is awkward. I don't feel awkward. Anytime that happens, I'm just like, okay, Maybe these people are... I hate to come off like the Buzz Lightyear, there seems to be no signs of intelligent life anywhere. It's not even that I'm making like a bad assumption. It's like there are some groups of people that you find yourself in that are just like, saying normie feels cringe, but it's like, I just want you guys to know, if you're in a situation where you say something or make a joke and you get that reaction, don't assume it's a you issue. You might just be in the bad company, because it's happened before. And I know there's like me using my friend A humor with friend B, because I mean, like, there's a lot of things I say on stream and online that a lot of people are like, oh, that's funny, or I understand that. But it's like, if I went to some of the people I knew in high school, or I went to my college classes that I'm not in anymore, and I said some of the things I say here to other people, and I'm not talking about the obviously really like weird stuff like belly slapping, just some of the normal things or the normal jokes I say, I would get that kind of reaction. All of us would get that reaction. It's just a different space, a different type of person. There's some people that don't understand that some humor is just meant to be absurd and stupid for the sake of being absurd and stupid. Like, there's some people, if I went up to them and I made like a joke about like slapping my big oiled belly, they'd just look at me and go, huh? What? I don't get it. And it's like, you're not supposed to get it. There's nothing to get. They try too hard to figure out the joke, and it's like, I just said something stupid. It wasn't meant to make sense. It was meant to be absurd. Occasionally I get those kinds of people in my comment, and there is a degree to where you should listen to criticism, obviously, but there's also sometimes where it's like someone from an unintended audience makes its way to your channel and gives criticism that it's like, okay, this doesn't really apply, or it's like, okay, maybe you just shouldn't watch my stuff, you know? I have a lot of things to say about like people socialize and how different groups of people interact with each other, but that's one thing. Just don't be so insecure in yourself to the point where you assume you're the issue in any circumstance. Obviously, don't be so overconfident that you think otherwise, but sometimes it's not your fault for making a situation awkward, is what I'm trying to say. And if it is your fault, don't worry about it too much. Nothing's ever your fault, basically. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm trying to say, is you should always like just look down on other people and assume any like awkward situations because they're like not as smart as you. Because that's usually the case, especially for me, since I'm so... I guess it's hard being intelligent, you know? It's really hard being so much smarter than everybody else because you just can't relate to anyone. It's really lonely being at the top. It's hard being a Rick in a world full of Mortys. All I'm saying is all this Rick has got him mortified. Yeah, it's hard being a dark empath. Anyway, if y'all need me, I'm gonna be doing my my bone breaking routine to strengthen my jawline. A good example of people taking me way too seriously, which you shouldn't do. You should probably assume anything I do is not serious. I'm not a very serious person. During my Fractal Block World, and I did go pretty heavy on this, to be fair, to their credit. I mean, I kind of let up, but you know, there's the joke of like Fractal Block World being kind of incoherent, and I would make complaints about the game sometimes, but I never was like genuinely making hard complaints. There were a couple criticisms I had of the game and the gameplay at some points, but otherwise, like, I tried to make it pretty clear that I enjoyed the game. There's like, I would never have gone back and beat the game if I didn't start to enjoy it. The first couple streams, I will say I didn't enjoy it because it gave me motion sickness and a headache, and that's not really a criticism of the game itself. But then once I got into it, I thought I was pretty enthusiastic about playing the game. I did give quite a few compliments, and I said it's a very impressive game, but there was like a couple people that were like, ugh, I'm just so bummed out, you're so negative and you hate the game. And I was like, where did you watch my videos? I think I replied, I was like, I'm sorry you think that. It's not true. They wanted me to love the game like they did. Yeah, but I don't like games like I think a lot of people do. A lot of people get like really into it. They're like, I love this, and they obsess over it. I mean, Terraria is my favorite game, I think, ever, probably. But I mean, I don't know if I make that very clear. I think some people do latch on to a source of media, and it's like, no, it can do no wrong. Any criticism's unfounded. The game's perfect. There's a lot of communities like that, a lot of people like that. I mean, I love Fractal Block World, but there's plenty of criticisms you could have about the gameplay. That's fine. There's definitely some criticisms to be had with everything, but I know some people are less receptive to that. Why are there no more truffle worms? I will say, I don't feel like I enjoy things to the degree that some people do, and I've talked to other people about this, and I think it just depends on the type of person you are. I'll never be the type of person to cry tears of joy or go, oh my gosh, this is amazing, or obsess over something. I don't get it. Like, the strongest genuine reaction I give to most things is like, oh yeah, this is really good. I like it. But I'll never be the kind of person that like makes a 5-hour video essay going over just how good a game is. I don't understand how people appreciate something that much. I get kind of jealous sometimes because I go to like the comment sections of like music videos, or I read reviews of games. It's like, I was so invested with this that made me cry. You know, I was really emotionally impacted by this, and I don't understand people letting things affect them to that degree. Or not even just letting them, but being the type of person that can be affected in that way. I just don't really get it. I'm just not like a very emotionally receptive person, I suppose. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if jealous is the right word, but it's like, man, I would kind of... These guys make it sound like it's really good. I would like to enjoy this song. I wish I could get into this invested into the game, because it sounds really nice. Oh well. I'll just play it a few times, say that was really cool, and then never think about it again. But it makes me think, because I don't know. Humans are very different. We all function differently. But I think, are these people enjoying something more than I am? And that's where the kind of sort of jealous feeling comes from. It's like, are you enjoying this more than I am? Because if so, it kind of irritates me that someone could enjoy something more just because that's the type of person they are. Or it's like, man, is there something wrong with me? Is my brain just wired to enjoy things less? And then I get kind of bummed out. It's like, I feel like I've got FOMO for something I've also experienced. It's like, did I not experience it the right way? Was I not in the right headspace? Like, why did it not affect me to the same degree? Or then I think, like, are these people lying? Are they exaggerating? There's no way they enjoyed it this much. And then I'm like, no, you didn't enjoy it this much. You're just making a big deal about it. I don't know what to think, really. I think it's an interesting discussion to have about how different people enjoy things, but it's also something I think about a lot. It's like, man, if I were someone else, would I enjoy this more? Where did you go? Come back, come back. Why are all the truffle worms suicidal? They know what I'm gonna do to them. I'm literally just feeding them to Duke Fishron. And for all we know, we don't know if he eats them. We just know that they're used to bait him. He might like go home and put them in a cute little mushroom terrarium with all his other little worms. We don't know he's like a bad person. Do I want to deal with that? Okay, bye. I guess not. Would kind of like the UFO staff, because the UFO staff is quite good for Empress of Light, because they're really good with fast... Can I talk? Anyway, the UFO fat... Nope, I'll get it soon. Soon enough, I'll be able to speak this sentence clearly. It's always what I want to say. I can't say it. Maybe I get nervous. Okay, let's try again. Last time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This isn't making it into the video. Alright, are we ready? Action. Here we go. The UFO staff is actually really good for bosses that move fast, which is kind of a summoning problem. There we go. That was a good take. Just gonna cut that little snippet out, keep it in the video. What do you think about that? Is that good? Should I try again? I don't know. I feel like maybe my tone was a little off. Maybe should have done a bit more improv. The UFO fat. Now look here, fat. You, me, get down, do some push-ups, whatever he said. Okay. Ow. Thanks. And now he's gonna enter his little thing that I hate. So now it's 3. Yeah, it's just 1. Did I just get the confused debuff? Wait, what? I did indeed get the feral bite debuff and then immediately got confused. How big is your hitbox? Excuse me? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Because it's like, you can see how little health he has and how long it takes to get through that. So, Fishron Wings first try? Okay. I guess I should have factored in my dying into the truffle worm count. Cheap. That's cheap. Okay. Those wings are so good. Oh, wow, okay. Really choked that, gosh. Yay, no hit, no hit. No hit. There's a tsunami. Okay, well, useless. And it looks like I instead got another tsunami. Simon's on his favorite shelf. Here you go, Simon. Do I want to do a pirate invasion? Hell no. Okay. You know what? Just to pass the time, you know. Get back, parrot. Whips you into blood and guts. The ever useful pirate NPC? Oh, right. I love him. Guys, I think a Flying Dutchman might have spawned in. I'm not quite sure. Barrel launcher? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Cat is being cat and jumping on my head while I sleep. I would expect no less. Gotta get my spooky wood, bruh. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. I'm so glad the spooky wood armor takes like 1,000,000 wood to make. Having a stroke. Maybe later. I don't think that's really appropriate to talk about on stream. I am only getting pit bulls, hello? Mr. Worldwide? Speaking of stroking, here's morning wood. Oh, 204 damage. Ow. Okay, well that's one of the things I needed. Alright. Goodness, thank you. Oh! 2 platinum. Have you ever tried pressing the H key by chance? You waited for the one moment this entire game that I had low health and I didn't heal to say that, didn't you? Oh, Happy Wheels. The Happy Wheels days. Those were better. Were they better days? Yes, they were. Yes, they definitely were. Never mind. What am I talking about? Yes. I guess I'm getting one of the items I need tonight. Unless this pumpkin just really wants to stick around for the daytime. No, I'm gonna take that as a no. Goodbye. Descend back to hell, I guess. Well, that was kind of unproductive. That didn't take long at all. Here, let's do this. Because I really would like the UFO staff. It is fantastic. I feel fantastic. Sorry, is this too stimulating for you? I'll try and... Here, I'll just let you guys know whenever I find a probe. Quick update, there is no probe yet. Just thought you should know. Don't even worry about it. Oh, come back here! Oh, my immersion's ruined. Hi, thanks for the warning. Thank you. Okay. I really need to not die to you. Well, guess what I did? Looks in mirror. I don't know. What did I do? Gunpowder Gary does not have a care in the world. Kill them. Hammers. Bring me the hammers. I was turned into a battery, unfortunately. It's fitting, I was charged with battery. Not convicted? No, thankfully. You can't convict a battery. Okay, you went to the right last time. Will you go to the left of me or the right of me? To the left of me. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, event's over. It's too bad there isn't like an item that can summon that. Time to go to space again. Well, there goes my battle oh, hey. Another card key. Okay. It needs to be bigger, I guess. Okay, well the Martians are defeated. Cool. Oh, Xenostaff. It was called a Xenostaff. Okay, that's right. Alright, time to repair this big hole I just made. Let's test something out. This is my little test dummy here. Okay. Let's try the Desert Tiger Staff. Well, once it starts attacking the boss anyway. Well, whenever the desert tiger actually locks in... Okay, sorry. Let me go somewhere where you have no distractions. What happened to my boss? Okay, never mind. We're not fighting the Eye of Cthulhu, I guess. Yay, David the Pirate. Okay. We had Gunpowder Gary, and then we have David. Isis, the party girl, has arrived desiring shelter. I don't really want to know if I... Should I shelter Isis? I feel like that's a bad look. There we go. Heavy, well, don't like that, but thank you. But there we go. That's just a lot of summoning damage. Just exactly what I need. And for cosmetic purposes, yeah. I actually have a Terraria poster in my room. It has this armor set on it. It's really cool. Just take all my money. All right. Glad you were reasonable about it. Oh, I love this one. No scroll though. Yeah, not having the best luck. Time to do the knight a third time. And then I can start beating the game. Right? Yeah. You know what I don't like is some of the looping animations in Terraria having like 2 frames or something. Like they end on the same frame that they start on. So if you like look down at the fire down here, the animation like stutters for a second. It like doesn't smoothly loop and it's really annoying. Makes the game unplayable, really. The Grinch's ultimatum dance. Have I truly become a monster? Yeah, Blood Moon, you're out of here. I wish Summoner... There it is. Okay, we're fine. Summoner continues its pattern of just being grindy for no good reason. Oh my god, did he just took all of my money. Okay, all my money's gone. What's the point of even leaving me with money? If I had over 3 platinum and you're gonna just leave me with 7 gold, just drop all of it. You're so close to just dropping all of it. I don't even care. Scarab. Quick. Nope. Menacing. Yep. Okay. I should totally just try to do Empress of Light daytime first try. That's a joke. I'm not doing that. It would be funny though. First try. Don't place it as a flower, please. Right. I forgot. There's one wasted. I did a misinput. You can't even tell. You can kind of tell. I didn't. It's whatever. Okay, well that hit she got on me just because she moved straight into me, which was cool. And for my last trick, I will zoom and move straight onto you. Okay, thanks. Kaleidoscope? Nope. Lucky. Useless. Nope. Menacing. 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 Menacing? Okay. I'm gonna give you one last chance, Goblin Tinkerer. Thank you. How much platinum have I spent on that guy since we've started? Gosh. Stop doing things on me, please. Okay, well that didn't go well. What do you think of 1.4.5 so far? Is there enough stuff to warrant a new vanilla save? If you're doing one of the secret seeds, yeah. Although that might not be what you consider vanilla. I will say the game seems remarkably the same, given how long the update took and how much it was hyped up. I will say that. But I also know that probably a lot of work went towards the secret seeds, which I haven't done yet. So I don't know if it's fair to make a judgment on just like a normal world. Maybe the intention wasn't to change the normal worlds or the normal gameplay very much. And maybe there's more to other classes that I haven't played. I heard there's quite a bit of melee rework. Of course, I love Terraria, so I'll always be fine with making a new vanilla save. I don't know how much new content there is that I might have just not come across just because luck of the world generation too. Like I didn't get the new dungeon. I'm sure there's other things that I probably just didn't come across. Why does everybody keep telling me to do things with a shimmer like I know where that is? Alright, let's go to the jungle. It's around under an ocean, I think. Yeah, no, I just ran to the ocean between the jungle just to mine a pit for fun. But luckily I found it. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. Oh, you're so pretty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So what do you think? Should we start running Daylight Empress or what's the deal? Or should I get the kaleidoscope first and then think about that? I have 3 lace wings. Could I do the Empress of Light during daytime in 3 attempts? That's the question, ain't it? I'm scared. I'm scarred. I actually put down 2 butterflies. You guys better hope I do this. Darn it. That's too close to the ground. Okay. Hey, the thing is, as if I beat Empress of Light during the daytime, it's a guaranteed drop. I get the Terra Prisma if I do the skill check. Of all the things in this game, all the grinding in the summoner class, all the hoping I get this, or I need to grind this much to get this, the fact that if I just pass the skill check, I get the item is great. Single easiest summoning item to get, depending on your skill level. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't know about you. I've been playing Terraria since I think 2013. But I love this game. I like it more than Minecraft, I'll be honest. Which, Minecraft has kind of fallen out of my graces. I do still love modded Minecraft. I don't know, Terraria is too charming. By the way, I sucked at this game so bad. I used to be so bad. Provided I was 8 years old. But still, I was a crappy 8-year-old. There's 8-year-olds probably competing in like melee competitions. Dude, gosh darn it. Empress of Light, you can't even see the sun. Are you stupid? I was about to say this would be... Oh, okay. Get me out. Gosh darn it, yeah. Went too close to the ground. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Nope, too close to the ground. My bad. Let's see if I can't do this no-hit. It's gonna be an issue where I could probably do it no-hit at night, and then during daytime I'm just gonna choke or something. Yeah, I just no-hit that. Awesome, cool. Well, at least I got Kaleidoscope. 20 tag damage? That's like double. It's more than double, I think. And critical strike. More than double tag damage and critical strike. Great. That'll do good. Wow. Oh, she's dead. She's so dead. Whatever. Get screwed, Empress. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. The game is beat. Alright, let's see if we can do it again. Alright, that was a good play on my part. Almost got me. Alright, yep, there's another one. Well, I needed one for my my weapon trophy. You know, whoever lives in this house is gonna look really good. Okay, time to beat the game. Now that we did that, what do we get? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, Lunatic Cultist time. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Where's your friend? Really, where is your friend? Bro called in sick, I guess. Oh, there he was. The Lunatic Cultist was like, where did you go? Well, I'm glad to see they buffed him. Alright. Ancient Manipulator, cool. Now I get to deal with this stuff. Late game Summoner just feels so nice. Ow. Ow. Lightning. Was the juice worth the squeeze? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I love getting squeezed. Time for the worst pillar ever. Awesome. Actually, Nebula might be the worst. I can't remember which one annoys me the most. Okay, it's Nebula. I can already tell it's Nebula. Ancient Manipulator. Yeah, I get that a lot. What are you, like 80 years old? Poor little Shimeji. Ain't got a clue what's going on. I would stay in your house, fella. Little fella. Yeah, this is my least favorite pillar. Screw it. Screw him. Gugh. The time before pylons, this was abhorrent. Unless you like placed a bed set your spawn point. Oh my gosh, running back sucked. You can still just not make pylons and it still sucks. So, I mean, I guess if you find grinding stimulating... Oh gosh, darn it. Ashton, you made a really, like, in poor taste joke again. Alright, pack it up for everybody. Ashton made a very basic, lowbrow, low-hanging fruit joke. It is what it is. Sorry, I touched the cold water. I know I'm like an in-game, like, god-killing threat, but, sorry, I'm slow. I touched the cold water for a second. Grinding for a summon for an hour, then replacing it, not even 20 minutes. Yeah. I did get, like, 2 staffs that I didn't even end up using. Don't worry about it. The UFO is definitely worth it. I love that thing. I love that thing. I spit on that thing. I opened the door on that day. All you had to do was open the door, spit on that thing, CJ. Okay, so let me put myself down. Let's see. Oh. Is this worth it? Strike enemies to scatter for... I guess we get 1 pillar to test it out. Shoddy. Okay, never mind. We're not using it. Massive. Just like the low tipper fade meme. If this isn't as good as the kaleidoscope, I'm gonna be a little perturbed. I'm gonna raise my eyebrows in shock and horror and go... Be ready for it. That's actually pretty sick. Alright, you don't get to hear the... I'm about to get struck by like 50 lightning things. Let's try the Stardust. Even though I literally just tried to farm for the Terra Prisma. Okay. Who needs a horde of minions when you have a giant dragon? Dude, quirked up awesome sauce, dude. I agree. Ow. Okay, that was good. Okay. Good start. Okay, good. I'm doing good here. Okay, I held hands with him. Oh, they made that cheaper. Thank goodness. One good change. So let's win. That was quick. Okay. 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 This is embarrassing. I should really just do this first. This is Moonlord. Of all the space there is, I'm running into every single thing that exists. I don't care, dude. Summon your thing. Okay, Stardust Dragon, just you can get around to killing him eventually. What was that? Okay, dude, you suck really badly. I'm going back to the swords. I just realized why nobody likes this event. I actually listen to this music just like on its own. I love Moonlord and the Pillars theme. It's just it's so nice. I can apparently no-hit Empress twice in a row, but I can't just beat Moonlord. Molly, help me. It does take longer to spawn if you do it from the pillars instead of the spawner. Here it comes. Okay. This time for sure. Who cares? Who cares if I win? Gosh darn it. Eyeballs from the ether. This is going good, I think. Okay. Don't just run into me. Okay. Can these things get away from me? Stop contact damaging me, please. It's funny. I will admit it is mildly funny. Okay. Oh, I thought his eye was dead. I thought it was dead. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, quick. Take a screenshot. Oh yeah. Got a screenshot. That's what we call a screeny. I came up with that. I've never liked Moon. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the thing where I always I criticize something where I'm just legitimately like bad at. I've never liked Moonlord before. Daytime Empress of Light is much more my speed. I'm just gonna watch the part where I see the zoologist. Don't worry about it. I don't like seeing that. That grosses me out. Get off the screen. Okay. Goodbye, Tavern Keep. Oh, you didn't get to give me your Eternia Crystal and have me play the worst event in the game. Oh no. Oh, you got to sit on your ass and didn't do anything. Oh no. Bye. I hate to see him go. I was really planning on doing that too. Look, see? She's not a furry anymore. 10 million views day one. Yeah. They're gonna join in, see like none of the new content and be like, wow, this kind of sucks. They're gonna hear me complain about summoning and be like, this guy's kind of a douche. All those things I said I would do, all the things I said I would come back to, guess what? I'm not coming back to them. That's a pirate look. David, I actually really like that portrait. Stay off me booty, you scallywag. I'm so happy I don't think I can stop myself. Ah, get over here. Martino, I guess I'm not really sure what I expected him to look like. Okay, Chippy Gaming. Look at you, you're so clean. You're actually, I expected him to look a bit gruffier, but yeah, it works. My girlfriend, I mean, the wizard, always perpetually eyebrow raised. He's having a stroke, poor man. All right, we need to have a tier list of how attractive each NPC portrait is. Time to shimmer the NPCs. Ah, right. Yes, 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 right. Oh, right. Right, the actual like Moonlord treasure bag. Oh, hey. We have the angler. That's what he looks like. And now, wrong one, sorry. Oh, I thought he just died. Whoa, that's not what I expected. Okay. Nancy. Oh, I get it now. She's a goblin. I think she's more attractive this way. Whoa, that's punk, man. Rock on. Yeah, that's a dwarf. Okay. Dryad, show me the goods. Oh wow. That is the, I forget what the game is. Whatever the Old One's Army event comes from. I think that's from that game. And now, oh my gosh. I just changed his mask. Nothing else changed. I just changed his helmet. Oh, there he is. That's what he looks like. That's actually, I like that. That's nice. Makes me smile. Guide. Look better, please. Look alive. Gosh, I just grew out your hair. I'm sorry. Do I give you, you don't get hair? I guess you get a mustache. Or, but what? What changed exactly? I never talked to you. He changed his shirt and got a mustache. Okay. I just killed him. Now you... Yeah, I can see that. That actually matches the sprite pretty well, I think. Truffle? Let's see what happens to the truffle. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's much better. Okay, well he has one less eye, which I guess was the issue. He's about 50% better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay, anyway. Wizard. Ooh, I like that. Something unusual warm about you, I'm not sure how to play this, but keep walking in that direction. Are you hitting on me? Let's see if this is any better. Okay guys, quick question. Is this character portrait better or worse than the other one? Really, be honest. You can be honest. Okay. Let's see. I hope I don't. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Hi, Leon Pines. Oh my gosh. Holy. Turn him back. Kill that thing. Wow, okay. Cover your face, you're ugly. That was my 1.4.5 Summoner playthrough. I hope it was everything you hoped it would have been. Also, I just realized that Alchemy Station is a Dead Cells reference. Sorry. But yeah, I'm done. If you got to the end of this video, first off, thank you to the like 5 specific people who actually do that, including my mother. It's always fun to have a casual playthrough every now and then, but I also know there's a lot more to this update besides what you'll encounter in a normal world. I've got some plans for some of the secret seeds coming up, but if any of you have any ideas or suggestions, I am oh so open to hearing them. Anyway, like and subscribe, hit the bell, whatever. I'm making the outro short because I made the intro too long and I'm lazy. Okay, bye bye.